Nice and cool this morning, people. It's Memorial Day, May 30th. Glad to be safe and sound at my new location. Life is grand. Anybody barbecuing today? We barbecued last night. Yep, we did. Oh, some good old steaks and rice baked potatoes, all kinds of goodies. Had a good food last night. Boy, it's good. It's good to be free. I gotta stay hid though, 'cause the 5150 Crew, CRUE, has got um, they got the AV after me now. Yep, there's a big, big bounty on my head. I'm having to hide. I'm doing a pretty good job so far. I'm staying on the, what do you call that? The duck and roll. Hell yeah. You'll never catch me. I'm gonna stay hid. Yeah, and I'm gonna be at that lake in Texas again soon too. At Tawakoni. Love that lake. I can hide under that bridge there for a long time. Nobody will ever find me there. A lot of people sleeping in this morning. I'm going to assume that because it's Memorial Day and everybody was up late last night drinking and hoo-hawing and partying. Just getting some stuff packed up, y'all. And I'm going to leave some stuff everywhere I park, and then that way I hide it out and bury it. Hey, Azel. Yeah, happy Memorial Day to you too. Yeah, did you see that clip, that link I put up there for the 5150 crew? Boy, they're after me hard. They got a big bounty on my head, too. Sam's the ringleader of the 5150 crew. I guess because he's the more crazier one of the bunch. You know what I mean? The the crazy leading the crazy. Well, that's the 5150 crew. I'm going to assume Green Thing must have been his school teacher. Because if y'all paid any attention to that, it was spelled Crew, CRUE. And I swear I could have swore y'all went to school, and I was pretty good in the spelling bee. I thought that was spelled CREW. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. 5150 crew being led by the crazies. That means the psycho crew. Yep, they got the they got the Brotherhood, the Aaron's Brotherhood after me. That's what he says. So I gotta hide, y'all. I gotta stay hid. Uh, locations, locations, locations. Yeah, did you read that video there? Oh Lord. Oh, here, I'm gonna drop the link. Oops. I'm gonna drop the link to the panel. Oh, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Come on up. Come on up and we'll talk about it. He don't know Rick Crude very well, does he? He doesn't know. He doesn't know who my friends are. He has no idea who my friends are on YouTube, right? And I'm telling you, he's going to be messing with the wrong bunch because they watch my videos that I put on my community page. They watch everything out there. And believe me, these guys will help protect me. They will not let anyone harm me. Asthma and AC, Joe Cool, Rick Crude, even. Yeah, Rick Crude. There's a bunch of them. They're not gonna let that 5150 crew get to me. I tell you that. They're just not gonna let them. They're gonna help me hide the longest I need to hide. Soon as these holidays, I hate long weekend holidays for a reason. But I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna talk to the FBI and tell them I need put in the witness protection program because the AB has got a big bounty on my head and they're gonna kill me. You watch that little video I put up?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you like the way crew was spelled?
Maybe they were trying to impress Rick Rude. I don't know.
No, he spells crew because Green Thing taught him how to spell. He took
Oh,
Green Thing's spelling class.
what a weird weekend. I
And
didn't I tell you
he
I knew
seems
shit
to
was
think,
gonna.
and Sam thinks PDF think his asshole made of a big gold ring or something. He hasn't gotten with the program yet, has he? He don't even know what's going on around him in YouTube. And he
Yeah,
goes in spewing shit about people he knows nothing about. These are big
there's a
bad
human.
motherfuckers. They'll
Yeah,
come for him. They'll come for him. They'll find him. Did you hear him talk about that somebody threw a who threw a Malakoff cocktail at?
Molotov cocktails. He was talking about Rick Rude
No, but
there at that little
who threw
segment.
one? Did someone throw one at Asper's house or something, or AC's?
I
What was
would
that?
hope not.
No, what was that he was talking about?
Something to do with Rick Rude and a Molotov cocktail back in the day, I guess. I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, but he was talking about something else. I don't know.
To me, what it
Well,
would sound like is more like they'll make Molotov cocktails
yeah.
because they're so
See,
easy to make, right?
but Rick Crude is not PDF's friend. They don't get along. I've had Rick Crude on my panel. And what they don't realize is Rick Crude is is the affiliation they're trying to send after me. Rick Crude is a white supremacist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently.
And they think they're going to scare me with Rick Crude. He's my friend. I can't believe that shit, man. Some of the shit they come up with.
Right. I don't know why.
Honey, there's our honey.
Yeah,
I hope she's gas. I hope you're gassy today, honey. We might need you to make us a Molotov cocktail out of that gas. Yeah, just fill it in a Coke bottle and cap it up. We'll be all right.
Oh my goodness. What a freaking night last night. Did I not tell you I know shit's going on?
Well, yeah, we both know
fuck.
we both know what's going on. It's just sitting back laughing at it part.
I am fucking laughing. I am eating my popcorn sitting on the sidelines laughing my ass off because Desperado. All right. And it's so funny because there's a fisherman that knows my dad. Okay. They've been friends for 30 years. So, of course, he was going home talking about me and, his friend.
Honey's got me a full tank. That'll work.
It was one of those things where 2 years ago, she's saying, hang on a second, you're saying that this girl that you're fishing with has a kid named Justin. Anyways, needless to say, it turns out last night I'm down at the lake and I can hear a voice right beside me. I was with the ducks. And I turn over and I look, and there he is, the fisherman that lives with this girl. He lives with the girl. He turns over to me and he goes, him and your ex, my ex, are talking. In fact, they're not talking, they're doing more. So it's one of them. How did I know? How did I know that my son's father reaches in for the past, okay, so he can get things done in today's present future? The shit that I heard, Stella, the guy had a $300 freaking bar tab, and she paid for it. We're all sitting there saying, like, what is she doing?
Hey, Kat, if I pin a link, do I have to do it on StreamYard or YouTube? Because I can't seem to be getting it to work on YouTube.
Try it on StreamYard.
Yeah, hang on.
Crazy, isn't
Is it called star comment? Is that what it means?
I don't know. Oh, good.
Did that pin it? Because it used to say pin a comment.
There is no.
I wanted that video pinned, and all it says when you hit it is pin.
Oh, okay.
Is star the comment or put it in timeout or block the user.
You wanted to pin it like a StreamYard link. Okay.
I just star it because it don't have a pin. It don't say pin the comment. And I went over to this what you call it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like,
I gotta stir the pot for a minute.
Message. Did I get it? Nope, I need to unpin that one. That ain't the right one. Hang on, I found it though. Hang on. Unpin that message. Now hit this one. Nope, that ain't the one either. Damn it. I'm looking. There it is.
Morning, Valerie. I just
Uh,
messaged somebody and
hang
they
on.
messaged
No,
me
I
back.
found it. Except for I gotta. It don't have a thing out here at the side to where I can. Maybe I can just click on my name. Pin the message. There it is. Yeah, because I want that. I want that video pinned. Okay, there we go. That way everybody comes in can go look at it first.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. We got it. We got it, people. We got it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
the funniest thing is, Stella, here I am this morning, and I was told last night, don't say anything. Don't say anything. And I'm thinking, I'm not saying anything. I think this is hilarious. I'm sitting on the sideline fucking eating my popcorn.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because it's one of those, like, you don't understand.
Sam even tried to copy the popcorn crew before.
No, 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 no. My
Does
ex.
I know, but does he not know who the popcorn crew is?
Oh, well, these guys aren't on YouTube.
No,
This
but
is
I
real life.
know who the popcorn crew is. But Sam don't. He's in idiot. IDIOT. Uh,
Yeah, hi, Jane.
he thinks he
It,
knows everything. He
it's
wa-
just
so he comes
people are
in sometimes
desperate.
with buckets of popcorn, and he is not affiliated with these people. Believe me, he's not. I go to I go to their shows all the time.
Yeah,
There's
no, this
Anita
is
K.
totally off of
Oh, good
YouTube
morning.
in my personal.
Did you
This is
read
a
the pinned
personal life.
comment? Did you go look at that one, Danita? Jane, there you are. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, there's a big bounty on my head. Valerie, all of y'all. My honey. My gassy honey. I love her. She's so much gas. She's more than I do. I'm so jealous. Yeah, I'm wanting to make sure all these people that come in see the pinned comment because okay. And this the Blackstead dude, he can't even say his name correctly. But this is who they're gonna go this is who they're gonna go get in contact with, right?
Mm,
Well, I don't know, but I've never really told anyone,
real life.
but his his girlfriend is like in real life bestie.
Right.
Oh my God. Me and her used to go to casinos together and play casinos all the mother freaking time. I'm
You
not
see what
putting
I
her
do?
name out there because she's actually got two names and she uses them both legally in court. Sometimes they'll arrest her in one name and sometimes they'll arrest her in the other one.
Mm.
She's like me. She's got two different names. And they still haven't figured out what my other real name is. They still think my last name is Fries.
It's right there. She pinned it at the top, Jane. Morning, AC.
There's AC in here. Oh my
AC,
God.
can you come up here? Because after you watch this little thing that Stella pinned,
Yeah, watch that. And here, I'm going to drop you a link. Come on up.
and then get up here.
Good morning, AC. I love you guys. See,
Please and thank you, honey.
this Sam, he's the 5150 crew, CRUE, by the way.
And
Not
like, what the hell happened
CREW,
yesterday?
CRUE. I'm still trying to figure out what that is.
I'm telling you, if they mentioned that Rick Rude, look, AC's right here.
Oh, no, you mean it's been removed? You mean he took it down?
Oh, was he getting too many views?
Darn it. No, it means he's in here lurking.
Oh, hi.
Now he's trying to gather more information. But listen, me
Welcome to Canada.
and the Blackstead guy, the guy's name that was in that newspaper, he did a lot of federal time. 2 whole years out of 20. Sam
Hi, Teepsy.
don't realize all these big guys like this, they're all in on it with the fucking popo. They'll be coming after him to shut him up before long.
Yeah, he took it
He
down.
stepped into a pile of quicksand that he's not going to be able to dig himself out of. But he thinks AC Sam thinks PDF shit don't stink. He thinks everything PDF says. PDF is going to take us all out, and he's sitting there laughing. That's basically a cat. Just basically
I watched it too, Jane.
tell him what it was about. Yeah,
He's just sitting in a truck. It looked like they were at what, water or tree or something like that. And they're
that's where
just
he
talking
always.
smack.
That's where he always parks. They're
Okay,
just
so
outside Crescent City. He parks there every night.
at the end of the video, I mean, first and foremost, they were talking about whatever, rambling on, right? And then they brought in Rick Crude and his Molotov cocktails.
Yep. And he always
Okay.
brings PDF up. Like PDF is his best friend.
And then
PDF's made fun of that fat buck so many times it ain't funny. I don't know how he thinks he got to be PDF's best friend. PDF don't have any best friends.
and just before he ends the video, they were talking about a bounty of $150,000 on Stella.
Yeah, there's a
And to go and find
$150,000
her before
bounty on
she
my
moves
head.
next time.
So
Yeah.
anybody
to go.
wanting to turn me in, I'd be happy to split that shit
And
with
just
you.
before that video cut off, they were talking about Green Thing. I heard that.
I heard that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Green Thing always has her finger in the pie, but
It's
she does
because
all her
everybody's
dirty work
watching it,
behind the
so all
scenes.
these views are coming on
No,
to the
she
Danita.
does all her dirty work behind the scenes. She'll be in there. She'll pitch and she'll pit one side again the other. I watched this bitch do some cray shit, buddy. She's straight up 5150. That's no lie. But she does it behind the scenes. Oh, here he comes. I am so glad. God bless.
It doesn't matter. It's what they say.
Sam is trying to fear me with PDF.
Oh my God! Look,
with you.
look. When it comes to PDF, you take him with a grain of salt.
You picture
And
picture PDF in one of those little old lady dresses back in the day where they wore the bonnet on their head out to
yes,
work the garden. That's how I picture PDF. Okay, the little old lady wearing the bonnet out there picking her squash.
Are you talking about Pilgrimage? The Pioneer Age?
Yes. Well, actually,
A Little House on the Prairie?
my grandmother did that. It wasn't really pioneer age. My grandmother, before she died, that's the way she dressed and did that. But that reminds me of PDF. But boy, Sam thinks PDF was hung by the golden star in the sky. And he has no idea about Rick Crude. He has no idea. Rick Crude's a white supremacist. And
They just brought them up out of nowhere,
Sam's
AC.
using and he's trying to use a white supremacist against me.
Well. Hold on a second here, because we've been talking about these people for some time now, so it shouldn't be a fucking surprise. In fact, I can almost bet that, like, the whole white supremacist thing, like, it's trying to get somebody in his corner, and he's going to use anybody and any means necessary to say, well, I got this person in my corner, I got this person more. Like you said, PDF's been making fun of fucking Sam for how long?
Forever. And his crip walk and
now they're
in his bucket and rolling
and
in
now
it.
they're best friends. And now they're best friends now.
Evidently, Sam sure uses him against me in conversations. I'm not too afraid of none of that. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he brought Rick Crude in it, I'm like, that dude don't even know. Rick tells everybody he ain't ashamed of it. He's a white supremacist. He's not ashamed of Rick Crude's. He's been on my panel before. He's a nice guy. I actually liked him. Some of his stuff he says is like way out there. Way out there. But guys, he's likable.
You have Joe Cool in your chat.
I know. I dropped the link, I think.
What's up, Joe Cool?
For Joe to come up so he can come up.
No, and look, I think when it comes to Sam, like, I don't know Sam that well. This is more your side of YouTube, Stella. But
Well,
it's that old
okay.
saying, birds are the
Well,
same.
Sam is how I
Birds
actually
of a
met.
feather.
I met
Will flock together.
Andrew on
Yeah, I didn't say
Dromedone.
that.
Okay, was through
Yeah.
Sam because Sam was in there trying to prove to Dromedone that he was this little innocent thing that was not doing what everybody was saying he was doing. He was exposing himself to women out in public parks, public places, and it was just a constant thing. In my basement, he would try to put his dick on the back of Shady's head out the showers in Crescent City. Okay, but he was trying to prove to Andrew that that we were all wrong and we're Chomo supporters, yeah, right? From something that
Yep.
happened 4 years ago, and everybody stopped supporting the guy after his hearing was held in court. Everybody stopped supporting the guy. Everybody supported him before that. I mean, the entire community did. Everyone. Okay. So after
Mm-hmm.
this guy had his hearing, we listened to the verbal part of the hearing. We didn't get to see it, but we listened to it, the whole damn thing. And once it was
More.
over, everybody departed with him. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Mm-hmm.
Sam keeps
More.
bringing that back up to tell everybody that pick and choose which ones he wants to say, though, is the Chomo supporters. But I've got pictures of Sam loved up in between this Chomo supporter and this child pornographer out there at Slab City. Sam's just smiling, best buddies, arms around each other. I've never met the guy, never gave him a dime, never sent him a gift, never supported the guy at all, right? But he always wants to use that as I'm a Chomo supporter, but he don't want to say nothing about what's that other dude, the um, PDF buddy, the real Chomo supporter, another one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's that guy, the snake or the rat? What's his name? Mouse.
Mouse.
Yeah, the mouse. The mouse.
Morning, Jane.
So
Morning,
I
Miss
know
B.
Sam's 100% supporting him. Until they turn on him and he becomes part of the dark side. How do you like me now? Both of them are loony. Honestly, they're both just like they're both loony and a fucking tick. They're loony, straight up cuckoo
Oh my God.
in the head. Loco.
It's
Loco
Looney
in the
Tune.
cabeza. Boom boom. You
We
can't
got
tell me
loonies
Yeah.
and
no funnier
toonies up
than
in
that.
Canada.
Joe, this is my coffee right here. One of those little quick fucking cold coffees.
I
That's my
like
coffee
those.
this morning.
Yeah, I like
Good.
An
those.
ice cap? You're having an ice cappuccino?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
a
like
little
the mocha.
frappuccino thing.
I like the mochas. I don't have any right now, but I
Oh,
like those
goodness.
mocha cappuccinos.
You're going to be another one that's hooked on the cappuccinos.
I love cappuccino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if he finds a Tim Hortons, he'll be going through and saying, "Can I get a shot of caramel dip in there, and can I have the whipped cream?" And that's how it comes.
Well, my AC went out in the house, and so we've been trying to we got a small system, one of those little AC units and stuff
So yeah,
for one of
see,
the
that would
rooms,
be
so the
good if
kids would
you
sleep.
could.
And me and my wife, we slept out here in the studio, and I got little coffees in here because I got like my desks are set up in here for work and stuff,
Right.
and so I've jumped like I don't know, it just like I have a bunch of Cokes and I have like a mini fridge in here,
Mhm.
and I just told myself, man, you really need to put some coffees in here because there's gonna be days where like I'm working on something, I'm just starting to get sleepy, and I was just like, man, I can't drink a Coke all the time, like
No.
that's just too much for your body. So I just I was like, man, I gotta get some coffees in here, and I'm glad that Starbucks makes these little cold coffees and stuff because man, these things come in handy.
When you're smoking your CBD too, so you might like your coffee and your CBD, right?
Mm.
See what
Right.
Joe said, you guys.
Yeah. I didn't even think
See,
about that.
I was
Yeah,
always
it'll
PDF
taste
friend.
better for you. You'll keep going.
PDF went sideways at me because I allowed asthma and AC on my panel. That's the day he went cuckoo at me. Okay? And now he's declared war on me.
No, yeah, he's done that. And like I told other people, look, my beef with Wolvie or with PDF or my issues with whoever. If I had an issue with Joe Cool, for example, if I had an issue with Joe, like my issue with Joe is my issue with Joe. That's my beef with that person. There's nobody else to step in and jump in the middle of it. Yeah, give your opinion. I get it, but you're gonna sit here and you're gonna start and spewing off lies and okay, then by all means, you throw me in the mix of it. Now you're part of the
Well, I've
mix.
still not even said a bad word about PDF. I still laugh at the stupid shit he does. I do laugh at that, but it's humor and it's funny, and I got the right to laugh at it. But it's like the only reason I knew that one guy was because PDF called him Nubs. I never did know the Tony guy. I never did know the Mouse guy. Never knew none of those people. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Nudie?
Until recently, when I seen all the stuff come out about that Mouse dude, and I don't hang with people like that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't associate with that kind of people. Now the Tony dude, I absolutely know nothing about. I don't know what he does, what he don't do. I mean, I'm sure he trolls, but everybody does that. No biggie. It's like it's like RB Davy. Somebody cloned RB Davies' name and went to a chat room the other day talking about me being his best friend. See, I know RB Davy. I've seen his paperwork. He's definitely a registered sex offender because he showed the paperwork, right? I've seen it. And, but I don't go to his channel. I don't support him. I went there one time when Dog Lips was alive. Dog Lips asked me to go over there and troll RB Davy with him, so I did. Hell, I had RB Davy trying to move me in on his lot out there in Arizona with him. But, that's all it was a joke, laughs, giggles, nothing to it. But these people, I don't know where they get their garbage from, some of it. And then to trick it to make it look like I'm supporting this other chomo, Tally's in there dropping the link to this guy's channel. And this guy is a weirdo. No, this guy I think definitely is a child pornographer. But I forgot his name, Matt something or other. And but anyway, so Tally tells everybody to come over there. So I go in the chat, and I introduce myself, and sat down and just waited. Well, as soon as that was over, me and Rodders were chomo sporters with this guy. And I didn't even know the guy. I wouldn't even have went there if he hadn't dropped the link, like Carlos Martinez does. It tells you to go over here to these channels and check them out. Well, I do that all the time, But now I'm a chomo supporter of somebody else I don't even know. But I'm definitely not a chomo supporter of any chomo, period.
Yep.
But they want to turn it and twist it and
fucking Joe.
Mark it with the
I'd say your chances are Paquito. Oh my god. I love you, Joe, man, but that dude ain't gonna show it. He enjoys his anonymity, and more so he how do I put this? It's almost like some kind of a piece of I'm trying to think how to put this. It's like his armor. It's his pride and joy. Like you can't have this. Oh, and I have to say, I'm not gonna lie. If I was in his shoes, I'd be going out of my way just to piss people off by doing this. Just my opinion though. My opinion. This isn't something that because me and ASMR don't talk about his doxing or whatever. Like I always joke around. I tell people this is partially true. Like I'm the one that would have the ability to dox the guy, yet I don't fucking do it. I don't know. I guess maybe the price tag hasn't gotten high enough.
Well, I got a
Just saying.
$150K bounty on my head. That was according to that video. As soon as I had it up there, I put it up there and pinned it. He took the video and turned it private, so y'all couldn't see it. Cat could tell you everything it was about, though. It's what she was telling you a while ago. But he brought up Rick Crude, PDF. Oh, but he just starts slinging names out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
And me being a racist, there's the other thing. He's trying to say I'm a racist. That's the farthest thing that you will ever find is me being any type of a racist. I've never slung any derogatory names, the N-word, the hard or soft, anything, about Mexicans. In fact, the reason you don't see those words being typed in my chat, because I have them blocked. They're in a block list. And words about gay people, the gay stuff that they're about, I've got those words blocked as well. And they wonder where their comments go when they type a comment in my chat and it doesn't come up and show through. It's because it's not going to. Because
you have them blocked.
Yeah, block words.
I've got those words in my block list, and you're not allowed to type them or say them.
You can't clip her either.
Right. And so, yeah. And so the only way they ever get to say anything like that is when they come on my panel, right? But that's why I don't let my best friend over 20-something years, I don't let him on my own panel because he wants to get up there and sling the N-word left and right and all these different racial slurs at my people, my friends. That's insulting my family. That's insulting my great grandbaby over here, whose daddy is black. That's insulting my nieces, whose daddy is black. That's insulting all my Mexican family, that their daddies are Hispanic. That's insulting my entire family, dude. But they're calling me a racist. And I ain't one damn bit ashamed of none of my family.
Well, did you hear the shit that Joe Cool brought up the other day to PDF?
No.
Yep.
The recording? Was it like a recording? Yeah.
Well, no. Well, they had that Ron Severe or whatever up on panel with a bunch of people, and so Ron starts saying, I don't understand why you people, letting them on the panels and stuff. They're over here, and then uses the N-word with the hard R and says that they are, I don't even know how else to put this other than to fucking say it, but nigger piling. Are you fucking kidding me? And Joe Cool went up on panel to ask him, like, because like this whole thing with using the N-word with the A at the end, the term of endearment between black folks and so Joe's been getting shitted on for going on panel and saying, like even for like me and Joe, like I don't use this because like even though I grew up in the hood and I grew up in neighborhood, like I grew up in Denver Harbor. I grew up in a neighborhood that's next door to Fifth Ward, and between the Hispanic folks and the black folks, there's so many times where you have friends that say, that's my nigga. Like, I don't even tell Joe that shit.
Me either. Like, I would never. No,
I mean that.
But Joe.
But yet, they like if Joe comes up panel, that's my nigga. Like Joe, like
he's meaning friend though.
Yes, exactly. And so then you got Joe over here getting shitted on for just doing that. But then you have somebody up on panel like Ron sitting here talking about, something piling in with the hard R piling. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. I was going to ask you, actually. I'm not sure what it means. I've not heard of that before. And I lived in the hood, straight up black hood. But now, I didn't call them, my nigga. I didn't call them none of that shit.
No.
But here's what they called me, and they all loved me. They referred to me as the crazy white woman. Okay?
My daughter says the words.
Because they know I'd shoot you in a quickness if you fuck with me. Right?
Well, and here's the thing. Like Joe went up on panel.
In the hood. I earned it.
Well, Joe went up on panel, and look, like I said, I grew up in the hood. I mean, there's plenty of. If you go back, if I go back in my old neighborhood, I'm around certain people. You know, I might let it out every once in a while. That because, like
you probably don't even know that
my
you're doing it,
like I
though.
grew
Dallas,
well
Texas.
Exactly. I don't even realize I'm doing it. I
You're like,
rather not
what
use
did
the
I
word
just
because
say? Yeah.
and I'm not talking about with the hard R. I'm talking about with the A because
A,
like I said,
yeah.
I grew up around a lot of hood people. Like I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Like
My
it's not
daughter
even a
says it all
black
the
thing; it's a
time.
hood thing. It's where I grew up from. You know, it's.
Hmm.
Anyways, besides the point, like Joe went up on panel and asking PDF to please clarify, you know, the shit that happened on panel with Ron. And after like what 5, 10 minutes of him being up on panel questioning this shit, they fucking kicked Joe off the panel.
Oh no. You do
Oh
never
yeah.
kick Joe
So
Cool
so
off
so
a
Joe Cool
panel.
is now banned.
No, that is one of the they violated one of the worst YouTube violations they could violate if they kick Joe Cool off a panel. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Oh man, Joe Cool is like the UN ambassador up here on these YouTube streets. That's the way I always see it.
Yeah, but kicking
You
him
know,
off is like
to put
kicking
it
the
in the term
president off
that.
when he's doing his reelection speech. I mean, that
Yep.
just don't happen. You just don't do that.
Listen, yeah, it's over here too, guys. I mean, this stupid racism. But I've grown up with it. We've all grown up with it. We're just not racist in my house.
Well,
My
I grew
house
up
does.
in the biker family. Okay, the Brotherhood of Bikers. So there was not even racism there. You
Mm-mm.
know, back in my growing up days.
Well,
It's
like I
just our
said, they
language
kicked him
has
off
changed.
panel after a few minutes of Joe going on there and questioning and trying to. I mean, I have to. I don't always agree with what everybody does, everybody says. I agreed with Joe on this one. They had an opportunity to correct the guy, I think right after my understanding from Joe and other people was that they corrected Ron after it, but they took one like simple fucking slap on the wrist on this shit. That's basically what they gave this guy. They fucking gave him a slap on the wrist and was just like, just don't do it again. Like, for example, like Wolvie, I ridiculed him for months upon months because of this shit.
I just asked him to nub me a few times. That's all I ever said to him. I think he actually liked me.
Well,
I think the way that Joe Cool put it the other day was just like, anytime like he comes up there, he's like he says he's up there, you my nigga this, and that's my people, this that the other, and he gets ridiculed for that. But the time that they get some real racist kind of shit up on the fucking panel, they sure as hell couldn't fucking go in as hard as they did on fucking Joe Cool.
I tell you, I swear, if I see him going after Joe Cool on panel, if I knew it, I would be in there. I would be on that panel one way or another. I'd get on that panel and waylay their fucking asses. There's just no way they can ever do that to Joe Cool. Ever.
I don't
mean,
know.
Joe
I just
Cool is an
find it
icon,
funny because this is somebody that has said many times how he has black people in his family, and but yet he uses the term boy so fucking loosely. Ain't that right, boy?
You mean BOI?
Mm,
BOI, boy?
boy.
Yeah.
must be an American thing.
Well, down in the South, usually
Yeah.
when you got a white man telling a black kid or a black person, boy, like it's meant derogatory.
No, I understand. I mean, we've watched your elections as well and all the chaos that's happened
And I'll be
and
honest,
over the
I
flags
would
and
feel
stuff.
safer nowadays living in the hood with all my black friends, every one of them. than I would living out here in the street with a bunch of these white ass pussies. That's no lie. I would feel much safer, like when shit hit the fan,
Mm-hmm.
if it ever did, with the police and stuff. Because I know the police are afraid to go into the hoods. It was in Dallas. Hell, they wouldn't even come up in there unless somebody was dead. Somebody had to die before the police would show up, ever. You just had to learn how to duck bullets when you live in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
You don't walk across the parking lot standing up. You walk across kind of hunkled over, getting ready to hit the ground when the bullets start flying. Because believe me, they will shoot at each other. That's why they liked me. First day they ever saw me, I was chasing somebody around our apartment complex with 12-gauge pump, ready to pop caps in that ass. And they loved me from there on out. I became family.
Hi, Spooky.
Morning, Spooky.
His eyeballs over here.
But you don't hear none of my kids. And like I said, that's my great granddaughter. She just married that black guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a sweet guy. He's hard working, and I guarantee he works harder and probably makes more money than most of these YouTube fools do.
My
You know what I'm
brother-in-law
saying?
does.
Yeah.
And he's a
And
Jamaican.
he's a nice looking young black fella.
Mm-hmm.
That's half
And
of the
don't get
people
me
I know.
wrong, my nieces, no, their daddy is black dark. Okay, he's dark, and so are they.
Mm-hmm.
And they're big girls with those big, huge boobs, big black girls. And one of them got shot twice and didn't even die. That's how tough they are. When they had that protesting up in Louisville, Kentucky, yeah, she got shot. She got shot twice in a drive-by and lived.
It's crazy.
So no, that's why I get pissed when they start doing that. To me, that's insulting my family. Every time I hear it, every time they say it, they're insulting my freaking family.
But what we just heard, Stella, was
and Joe
even
Cool's like
beyond that.
family to me. He is. I would stand up on any corner and walk and protest with right alongside Joe Cool, loud and proud.
Mm-mm.
So they shouldn't say things like that on YouTube about you and a bounty on your head.
Joe said earlier, though, something about he would try to get PDF back to normal. I don't think it's going to happen unless PDF gets on some medication, and I'm dead serious. I would like to see PDF back to his old PDF self.
I'd like to see PDF bend that motherfucking knee, but hey, that's just me.
Extend that olive branch. But
no,
honestly, he's sick. He's sick upstairs. He needs help. Honestly,
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. I would say, if I and once again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. But in looking
in my life,
just looking at inside looking out or outside looking in, whatever. Looking at my past interactions with PDF and seeing him go completely left field, completely right field, and I would say he's bipolar.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think he needs to be medicated on something, not nothing really bad, and not no 4 or 5 mixed up shit to make him crazier. But he does need to be medicated. I know he does seem to do better when he has weed. When he doesn't have weed, it's like a whole nother crazy person.
A lot of people are like that, though, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
You don't have
that sounds a lot like Rebel. That sounds a lot like Rebel. Rebel fucking has mood swings like a motherfucker.
That's
And
cannabis, though. That's what happens sometimes because you're smoking all the time, right? Like with Rebel.
And then when they ain't got it,
Then they get pissy.
yeah,
Then they get nuts.
yeah.
It's like with me too because I'm a smoker as well. However, I'm not smoking all day, every day.
I don't either.
I
I
keep it
smoke
for
when I
nighttime.
need it, when I want it. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to clean my bowl so I can reload it and smoke it right now.
Kind of like when you have your CBD, right?
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's exactly what they want you to do.
So you can light your bowl up anytime you want, AC. I'm
And you
getting
know what?
ready.
Yeah, CBD is different than THC.
I don't do CBD, but I damn sure love me some gummies.
But he likes them. So, I mean, if it
I
takes its
love
edge
gummies.
off, and a lot of people like myself, I might smoke to eat. It's like an appetizer.
Yes, it does that too. Especially if you can't eat. You
Right.
don't have an appetite. It'll damn sure give you one.
Or you can't sleep, you know?
don't get me wrong, just to get off topic here, but there's a comment in here that says I haven't been over there in a while now, so I don't know what's going on. I always try to tell people, like, no matter what channel you're on, who you hang out with, that's you do what you want to do. Okay. I didn't try to tell people to either hang out at Wolvies or not hang out with Wolvies, and I say that specifically to Jane. You decide where you want to be. This is YouTube. You can go where the fuck you want to go. The only thing I will ever try to point out is, like, for the most part, I can't stand the lies. I can't stand when people lie to other people and then try to get them on the bandwagon. And that's partly what happened over at Wolvies. Wolvie's a different person at the moment. Not trying to, um, you know, give. Not trying to push Wolvie on anybody, because Wolvie's pissed a
I
lot
don't
of
have
people off
anything
over the
against
years.
him. Never did.
Yeah,
He's
and
never done
like for me,
anything to
I went to
me.
war with Wolvie, and I say this over and over again. Like I went to war with Wolvie. Wolvie's a different person now. I can actually have a conversation with the guy, but it took a long time to get there. It took Joe Cool stepping in. It took Exile to step in and have many conversations with the guy to try to get him to understand that him and the drama just don't mix. Like, take yourself away from the drama and do what you do best, which is going out there and doing the recording thing. And since he's been staying away from the drama and allowing comments just to roll off his back like it's just nothing, he's been a different person. And so like, going back to just people going out to different channels, like, I don't tell people not to go hang out at PDFs. I tell them the complete opposite. If that's your people, by all means, go hang out over there. Go chill. Go do your thing. I'm who the fuck am I to tell anybody where to go on fucking YouTube? I'm not your fucking daddy. I'm not your mama. I'm not your fucking kinfolk. I'm not none of that. I'm not fucking God himself. You want to go hang out somewhere? Go, by all means, hang out somewhere. All I can do is just tell you or advise you who the people you're fucking hanging out with. So, like, when I talk about PDF, this is my experience with him. If you got a different experience with him, by all means.
Well, I don't think that you're putting words into people's mouths.
No, I don't think so. But I always try to reiterate that, because people will go around, well, you go around talking about how PDF is this, PDF that, because you don't want people to hang out over there. No, fuck that shit. I hung out over at PDF's channel for over 6 months because I enjoyed the content. It's YouTube. This is fucking entertainment. If I didn't like the content, like if I didn't like Stella's channel, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
If I didn't like PDF's channel, I wouldn't go over there and watch the shit. If it, even my own channel, like, there's an entertainment factor there.
By the way, I saw your clip this morning.
Well,
I feel the same way. I had to mute myself. I was coughing. That pot got to me. But, well, it did. Well, I've been sick and it's
First
still
thing in the
cutting.
morning.
It helps cutting that phlegm up and out,
Hmm.
But, so that's why I didn't want y'all hearing me coughing and spitting all that shit and all that. But anyway, I didn't have any problem with PDF and I still don't. And he, but like I said, he only got mad at me because I allowed AC and asthma on my panel. That's it. That was the bottom line. That's it. That's 2-year-old shit, I got 2-year-olds over here that more grown up than that.
Yep.
I planted 2 seeds of CBD.
Yeah, I gotta go pull me out one of these CBD cigs. I buy them when they here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I buy the little packs and stuff.
Yeah, the pre-rolls.
No, these ain't pre-rolled. These are like almost like they're fucking store-bought cigarettes. Here, let me turn the camera on. They come in these little packs like this, like a fucking pack of cigarettes.
Huh.
Okay.
And I usually like smoking these because they're just easy and convenient. I got to roll shit up. So come in a pack like this. Of course, the packs range anywhere. They're like, I think they're like around $10 a fucking pack. But like I said, I mean, pull one out, fucking smoke real quick.
Have a coffee.
Yeah.
Chill out.
But I make my own like that, with this machine, and I use the stuff that crumbles because it's already crumbled and I don't have to grind it. And it's easier.
Oh, the
up the bottom of the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, they come in like a tobacco flip. It almost reminds me of the old tobacco packages, like drum.
Yeah, but I just take mine and put it in there, and then I just roll it up into a tube, just like what he's got in his pack.
Yeah.
And then if I want to smoke out in public or somewhere, you know what I'm saying, where you're really not supposed to smoke in public, because I don't think a lot of places have legalized smoking in public, but I do, because I'll roll my stuff into cigarettes. Yeah, and pull them out. I've done it at bike rallies and stood there and smoked right in front of the security and the police, right beside them, and they just thought I was smoking a cigarette.
Best is at concerts. If you go to concerts and go to the water and just hang out, chill.
Yeah, we have over in Arkansas in Little Rock, they have Riverfest every year with concerts and people camp out down there along the river. You got to get there days ahead of time to get a spot. But
hi, Nikki.
Oh, did Nikki come in?
Which
Nikki? Yeah. Oh, Happy. That's Happy. Okay. I was looking to see which Nikki it was.
The other Nikki came in already. So you're having fireworks tonight, guys?
But I just take one of these empty tubes. I'm rolling one right now. It's might be easier for me to smoke it without coughing so much if I do it this way rather than trying to smoke out of that bowl right now. But
all right, I'm back. What's up, Nikki? Real quick, I guess let me address the chat. That's so cheap, AC. If you talk about the CBDs, I mean, considering, look, once again, like I can't smoke actual marijuana. Like I gotta smoke the hemp shit. So I can't have THC in any of. Huh?
If it's for work, no, you can't have that.
Yeah. And so, like, for me, I can't, like, here in Texas, I'm in Texas. So here in Texas, I can't have anything with THC in it. If I get drug tested and I get hit with THC, yeah. So like the gummies and stuff that they're I have to read the labels and make sure that these things correct, and make sure that they don't have any THC in it. And so everything that I intake, I make sure it's 100% CBD. But so I mean, like if it was like like what do they call these?
How much a
Not the
pack of
TH
those there?
levels.
They started selling them in Hot Springs, and then they took them out of the tobacco stores. They were like $12 a pack.
He said $10.
Well, it depends on the store you go to, and it depends the pack that you get. Because
No,
like
they
this one
took
right
them
here,
clean
the
out and
people
never
that
got
make
them
this
back.
one, the people that make this one are pure menthol or American hemp. American hemp. So this one's made by American Hemp. This is probably I think this one was $10 I bought yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the packs go. I've seen the packs go as well because once again, like a pack of cigarettes will cost you like $5.
What?
So it's probably like
that's the
a
cheap
pack
ones
of.
here. They're
Are you kidding?
they're under $5.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Like for
That's
me, a pack of cigarettes. I smoke Crush Camel Cool cigarettes,
They
and
sell something
those
like
cigarettes
Laredo or something.
are
Wait. You say Sago cigarettes?
the regular cigarettes that I get, the tobacco cigarettes. I smoke Camels, Camel Crushes, and so that those particular cigarettes will if I remember the last time I bought a pack, they were $6.59 for a pack.
On. Are you all sitting
Camel
down?
used to be a cheaper
Are you all
brand.
sitting down?
I still get the 50-cent and $1 off a pack coupons from Camel in the mail.
Sitting down?
Yeah,
For real?
and online.
$20
They're giving me
over here.
online coupons now since I
Almost
tried.
Well,
$20, AC, for a pack of smokes.
Damn.
And that's government cigarettes, okay? That's why I don't do it.
Yeah, see, and this is that's the shit that I don't get. Like, let the fucking let the little people fucking. Oh man, this shit just pisses me off. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about that. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, so a pack of these right here, and they range anywhere from like $8 on up to like I've seen them as high as 15, just depending on the store that you go to, depending on the brand that you get. There's a particular brand that I like, and they have like different flavors and stuff, and those are actually pretty good. These are a little more harsh. These are more on the hemp side, so I don't know, they're just a little more harsh to me. But these were $10. The other ones that I've been buying, they're like $14 for a pack.
Right.
So 2 to 3 times
but with
cost
CBD
of tobacco cigarettes. And like I said, I mean, they're just they're convenient for me. So I don't have to roll shit. Just I had some. I had one of the shop I went to yesterday. They were like, you can buy pre-rolls, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll look at the pre-rolls, but the pre-rolls, they were packed with. I'm trying to think of
with the machine.
Well,
the pre-rolls are in a cone. Then
they're in a cone. They're in a cone.
Exactly.
And then they're wrapped in the plastic. And then inside the plastic, it's got like dab wax wrapped around it. So when you're smoking,
that's the other one. That's like a baseball bat. That one, it comes dipped, right, with the resin.
Yeah, it's got these little speckles of this fucking wax all over it. Yeah,
it's resin, and the ones that I have are pre-rolls because I'll get a pre-roll in 28 grams. Which is an ounce. You're allowed to have an ounce.
What do they call the levels of like what do you call it, like H9 or H8 or
turpentine?
No. Like there's levels of anyways, there's a level, and I'm trying to think of what it is, but it's like TH9 or some shit like that, or somebody's probably gonna say it, correct me in the chat, but
so on your package, it will break it down what's in your CBD, like here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. It has to be marked. It has to be.
Dispensary. Yeah.
When it came legal over here, okay, that's when your Standing Rock was happening. So somebody like Tragically Hip were going around, and we don't want cards.
Delta, there you go. Delta 8. So they have like the Delta 8 and the Delta 10. Okay? Delta 10 is going to be your level for no THC in your products,
right?
And it being 100% hemp or 100% CBD, and so the pre-rolls usually come out as Delta 8s. and I can't have any of that. So
No, you can't have any kind of. See, Delta is also when you're sleeping. Hence why
It's
we
like
have
they
this
use it's
Delta
like
going
those
on.
pre-rolls. It's like they use a
yeah,
cheap
That's a
tobacco in,
real.
the weed part, the tobacco part, and then
See how
they
much
wrap
you're
it in a little
getting,
bit of
really
that
and
dab
truly.
wax so that you actually get a little buzz off of it when you're smoking it.
yeah.
This is all filter, and then this is just like what, a gram packaged in here. But they're convenient. I mean, I like the little holders. It's metal, right? So, and then once you find the better producer, you'll stick to that brand, probably.
Yeah. I got a buddy of mine at work that is now
Dylan,
qualified to grow hemp plants. He's been approved by the state. He's got his own strain. They've
Right.
approved the strain. Yeah, like they've got a business that they're building up, and I'm hoping, and I think I saw it in the chat earlier. Somebody was saying something about Texas not doing medical marijuana. I think they're doing medical marijuana, but it's under rare cases.
Right.
You know, where like you know, stage 4 cancer, shit like that. So it's not actually sold to the public.
No, they have
they're-
them here. The dispensaries are here. Yeah.
So we have a few dispensaries, like full on dispensaries, but I've never gone to them. Most of your dispensaries or your shops, your smoke shops, like those are the ones that carry all your CBD products and stuff.
Yes.
But my buddy's got a couple of deals with some of the local shops, so he can sell locally. So it'll be locally grown and locally distributed.
Nikki, I unpinned that message because right after my stream started, because he's in here watching and probably restreaming me somewhere, but Crybaby took it down, turned it private because he didn't want these people finding out he'd been talking shit about them, because there was a lot of names thrown out there on that video. That's why I did it.
Yeah, I went to that video right after you said that, and I was just like,
he
trying to see
turned it private, Nikki. You can't see it.
I'm just kind of curious, like, why'd you privatize that? You know, I don't need to hide. Like I always tell people, like if our video's down, like our stream, if it's down for a reason. Somebody attacked it for this, that, the other, or
I don't take my videos down. My videos are up back to the beginning of time in one of my 3 channels. Every one of them. Now the only one I took down was when they were going to go after where my great grandbaby goes to school. Remember the one I put up of his potato sack race? I pulled that one, turned it private because they were going to go after the school. They were going to try to find that school and contact them. You get me? So that you know, because they do this crazy shit. So I took that down to protect my grandbaby from their.
Yeah, no, I get it.
That's the only one I've ever hid private. Everything else is out in the open. Everything.
I gotta make a phone call here in a minute.
But if you say stuff and you do stuff on your thing, well, hide it. You know, I don't hide nothing I do. I'm loud and proud. If I said it and I put it out there, it's out there. It's out there.
What's up, Shockwave? What's up, Josephine, Juniper?
Jojo.
Damn, did I not say hi to Donatika? I always feel like I pronounced that wrong. Do I pronounce that wrong?
Danita K.
Say hi to
Danita K. Oh, yeah. Shit, I got gum in my mouth. Maybe that's part of why I was saying it wrong. I started to say something and it fucking shot out my mouth. My bad.
Danita, it's okay. Nikki's got it. My Nikki has it recorded. She kept a copy of it. She's got a copy. If I could get her in here, I could get her up here and let her play her copy and show y'all what it said.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested. I would love to see what happens or what he said. Look, at the end of the day, look, I don't know. You know, I don't know this guy that well. My experience has always been through Stella. I don't try to judge people. You know, like I told him before, like he jumped into a couple of my comment section, a couple of my videos, and was trying to say, well, you took Stella's side without even knowing the truth. Well, here's the thing. You had an opportunity to come up on panel and show the truth that you were trying to show everyone. You didn't do that. You came up there and you spewed your verbiage. Come with the receipts. If you're going to do anything, if you're going to sit here and say somebody's a chomo, then come with the fucking receipt that shows that he's a fucking chomo. Court documents, testimony, you know, a criminal, like his fucking criminal record, you know, or her criminal record. You know, don't make the accusation without having any kind of proof. I mean, if you've got if you got somebody saying verbally saying, "Hey, I'm a fucking chomo. This, and this." Hey, you know what? Now you got some kind of documentation. Bring the fucking facts, or shut the fuck up. Just saying.
It's truth and fact, right? You want that, and then you have a case against whatever.
Oh, NACLO isn't ready for the truth, AC. You missed it. Oh, yeah. I think I caught a little bit of that. Look, I don't really have a whole lot against NACLO other than, you know, we try to take him in, and we tried to be friends with him, and he kind of turned his back on everyone that was any bit associated with Steph. And look, if I get his heart was broken. He got tired of seeing people hit on Steph. I get it. It is what it is. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, you know, NACLO could have been a man about it. Instead, he fucking pussied himself out. I've tried to talk to NACLO a couple times since then, but even then, he still acts like a little bitch.
AC,
so, is what it is.
When you guys like people, you make fun of them. Like, I mean,
ASMR
for weeks he was timing me out every time I came in. Remember?
Yep.
And a lot of people can't take the razzing. Like, I'm used to it. I was a bartender when I put myself through college bartending, you know? So I understand that when guys get together, they razz each other, but some people can't handle it. And I think Nax was one of those soft people that the way you guys would razz him, imitating his voice and stuff, I think he really hurt his feelers.
Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki.
Yeah, yes, I heard I was mentioning that video, by the way.
Okay. Well, listen, here's the thing. Nikki said, "What the fuck?" That's her video that she put up. She put out there. You know what I mean? She don't know what happened to it either. That's why my sound got messed up, and I had to reload it. But I texted her and asked her if she could come up here. If she can come up here and play that video for us.
I clicked on the link, Stella, and when I clicked it says that SME has taken this video down in your area due to copyright.
On mine, it doesn't even show.
Don't recall it having music on it though.
He put it on unlisted. No, he put it on unlisted.
I get the same thing on the video you sent me, AC. So I don't know if it's a YouTube problem this morning.
It's got to be because
it could be.
There was a YouTube problem issue last
night. Because you sent me a video this morning, AC, saying there's another bunny slasher.
Oh yeah. That right there was Penny Bunny. I sent you the link to Penny Bunny because Penny Bunny, she's another person that grows bunnies, and you know, I thought you'd get a kick out of it, so I just
have to look her up. But that video said it was private too, so I wonder if it's
she's a problem. So Penny Bunny comes out of the truth community. She's part of that group that used to be associated with Tony, that no longer associates with him.
He's the one also that I tried to tell her, get away.
Yes. Well, the thing is, look, it goes back to the old saying, everyone, you can lead a horse to water, you cannot make him drink. Some people just have to see it for themselves. They have to see. And once Tony turned on Penny Bunny, that's when she finally got it. She finally got what everybody else was getting except for her.
So I want to throw out there real quick, AC. We got somebody I haven't seen on Stella's panel very much, and nobody's even said hello to Miss.
I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you, hon. We were
I said
Well, I
probably
was
hello.
talking
waiting
over
I'm
for
you.
sorry, I was reading
everybody
the
to.
chat. I always get accused for not reading the chat.
Can y'all
You
hear
be
me?
chilling.
We
I said
hear
good
you,
What's
morning.
Della. Thanks
up?
for
Okay,
you,
because my
B.
thing ain't moving again. But I love my chillins. That's all I want to put out there. I love Miss
Chilling, man.
Chillin. I love Mr.
You
Your
Chillin.
mouse
muted.
is moving, but you're
Yeah.
muted.
Okay. Now it is. Now
Okay.
it is.
I'm
But
gonna
We
why
can't hear
translate
didn't
to
you,
never?
Spanish.
UB.
All I did was go send
We
a
don't hear
text.
you at all, UB.
Turn your volume up, Mr. Chillin. We can't hear you, honey.
Yeah, no, he's working on it.
Yeah, I had to just
We can read
mine too.
lips. It's
All
okay.
because I sent a text.
I can't.
I can't
I
read
Other
can read
people can read
lips.
lips. I can't.
No, I read the
I'm not
lips.
that talented.
Keep talking. I read lips. It's fine. What's happening? Everything and nothing.
I think he said, "Fuck y'all, you dumb shits." No, I'm
So I
just
went on a bunch
joking.
of panels.
I
I went on
love
a bunch of
Mr. Chillin.
I went on a
You know, a
bunch of
bunch of
panels
panels.
after
He'll laugh at me in a minute.
No sound.
I went on a bunch. Oh,
There
There
we
you go.
There you
Ah,
go.
there we go. I was saying that I didn't want to interrupt, but if I would have interrupted, you guys couldn't hear me anyways.
Yeah,
Well,
you
you
Uh,
could
heard
have
me say good
interrupted all you
morning.
wanted and nobody would have
yeah,
known.
yeah. What's up, AC? What's up, Troll Queen Cat, Nikki, Chat? Just wanted to come
Stella,
out and say hi.
AC,
Happy
everybody.
Memorial Day.
Oh,
Happy
I
there's my
miss you,
Memorial
be
Day.
girl.
chilling.
There is my girl.
there's
Be
who we
Hi,
safe.
really
guys.
must be the pretty one.
I'm the
Hi,
pretty one.
Peachy. I see you in
Stop
chat.
it.
We're with
Miss
my black eyes.
Chillin.
I don't sleep.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Not bad. Not bad.
We
Look
got
at her
good
pig.
morning dance
Look
here.
at her pig. That's
I
cute.
got my pig. I
Oh my
got him.
God. Where did you get that one
Oh,
from?
cool.
The dollar store has them. Dollar General.
Not over here.
We haven't
You
seen.
could get them. You can get them without these swirls. You can get pink ones or orange or some other funky color. I wanted a blue pig for the blue line.
Right there where I work at, they have a gold one, but I can't get one yet because they don't have them for sale yet.
Huh? These are like $4 for the big
Yeah.
pig. Oh,
Awesome.
get them, get them, get them.
Hey,
I
Stella,
got
I got a new strategy when we're cop watching. I go here, piggy, piggy, wee, wee,
Well, I like
sweet,
your
and they
idea
come out of
about
nowhere.
putting this on one of them remote control car frames where you can
Yeah.
remote control it down past the pigs while they're doing whatever they're doing just to distract them.
Yeah, that was a good idea you gave us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm still eventually but I got to get the right size remote control. Got to have one of them just I can fit these little feet to. So I can glue these little feet down too. See,
Right.
got little feet.
Those pigs are funny. Have you seen our chicken?
No, I haven't seen the chicken.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
that
Jen
chicken.
Wall got us a pig and a chicken.
Yeah, Genwa got us one, and it's annoying.
No, I want the chicken. I've not seen the chicken. Jenwell needs to send me a chicken.
It's a rubber, like the rubber ducky chicken. Like it's a
Right.
long,
Yeah, like
skinny
the
one with
rubber
the
like
ducky
face
the
like
only
this.
Bella,
chicken.
like Bella.
That thing is ugly as fuck.
Is it like the
What's
one
up,
Val has?
Facey? Yeah, where is the chicken?
Yeah, my great grandbaby came out here one day and points at that pig and says, "What's that?" See, they've got a pig at their house just like that, right? They thought I went over and took their pig, right? So he said, "What's that?" I said, "That's my pig." And they looked at it and looked at me real funny, and I said, "That's not your pig. Your pig's in your toy room. This is my pig. My pig." And then I pointed at him. And I said, "No, and you cannot have my pig. You have your own pig."
Mine,
Oh
mine,
yeah.
mine, mine.
I
Oink, oink,
started just
oink,
acting
oink.
like a 2-year-old. You're
Mine,
not
mine,
getting
mine.
my pig. I will
Stella,
cry.
Stella,
Yeah.
get used to it. Get used to it. So, we went to lunch one day with my late husband's mother, and my daughter was wearing this shirt, my adult daughter, and my mother-in-law said, "Oh, I really like your shirt," and she said, "Oh, I stole it from my mother." And I said, oh, well, I stole it from my mother. So she was wearing her other grandma's shirt to lunch. Like, get used to it. The grandkids are going to take your stuff just as much as your kids did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't have anything.
But I thought those little swirly things all over, those little orange things, I thought those were bullseyes for people to shoot the pig.
No,
That's what
they're
I thought
not.
those
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, that one is that one's nice. I like that one.
But like I
Guys,
said,
I'm
you
gonna
got to
be
go
right
to
back. I
the
gotta.
Dollar General's the one that carried these because I bought.
I'll let her
That's
know
where I
you went
bought it
to a
here.
phone call when she's
All
listening.
right, AC.
Have
You
a
gotta
good
Yeah,
one,
I'll be right
Izzy.
back. I gotta. I'll probably jump in chat. But I gotta take care of some work stuff. Unfortunately, it's a holiday, but I still have work stuff to deal with. So
Well,
you
keep
get paid.
listening in case
I'll be around here
in case
though.
Nikki
I know
comes
I'm
up
far.
and can play that clip
Have a good
for us.
one.
Yeah. Nikki will probably text me when that happens.
Yeah, well, you know, she had no idea what the fuck happened to it because that was her fucking clip. So
Yeah, if we get the
I
video, I'll
don't. She
message
may
you.
still have a copy of it.
Yeah, no, I got you. I mean, it is what it is.
It had no music in it. Shouldn't have been taken down for that. That was a
No,
Yeah.
false
no music
thing.
whatsoever in that video.
Right.
Well, I
That
don't know
was
what
false.
SME is, but that's what it said when I clicked the link. And
Show
and
me
two links
everything.
I clicked this morning said that, so I have a feeling it's a YouTube glitch, not an accurate thing.
SME is show me everything. Your new phones have a keys.
Well, I know that it also stands for that, but it's something music entertainment. I can't think of the first name.
It's Sony Music Entertainment.
That's what it is. Sony Music Entertainment. So SME stands for that. So there's some music that got played on that video that's being hit for the copyright on it. And that's what it is.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with it actually being
Okay.
taken down by
So if
somebody.
they
It's
edit it, it
actual
can come back
YouTube.
up. It doesn't
I
say
got
Yeah.
a
It's a
question.
matter of just
private.
taking out that song.
It just says it's private due to a copyright claim. So
Yeah. But anyways, I'll be back.
Well,
All right. Jane Miller, how
you
you
know,
doing?
Sony. You know, I see. I've got a Sony DVD Blu-ray player, right? And I've been able to all these years get on all these little stations and shit. You know what I mean? Pick them up and get on there. You know, I just hotspot it off my phone and hook it up and go to some of this other stuff, YouTube and all that. Well, all of a sudden, for some reason, Sony is when you buy a new DVD player, you know, and you get it online, you can get it onto your Facebook and all this. There's several of those channels now that if you get a Sony one, so I'm telling you, if you buy a new DVD player, buy an LG or one of those, it's Wi-Fi capable.
Sony was taken over by
No,
Korea.
the Sony one's being limited. I don't know why.
Because Korea took it.
Limited.
money. That's why, Stella. Money. They want you to pay for their streaming services.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's all about that.
No
you
money,
click an app
no
and you're gonna pay for it, right? So this is what I saw.
Do the karaoke. We always get copyrighted.
Yeah, every time we do karaoke, they copyright it because Miss Chillin sings in Spanish song and it sounds like the artist. So we always have to take it down, or just cut that part, you know.
Yeah, I've had a lot of
they
friends that
say
played
even,
their
like,
own
if you're-
music that got copyrighted, and
They're
they were
saying even if
playing
you
their
sing a
own
song.
instrument and singing their own voice.
It's
Yeah,
like
but
it's
a
me singing
copyrighted
it.
song.
It's me singing the song. It's not the actual artist.
But the
And then
song
they'll
is
copyright. I'm like,
copyrighted.
what the hell?
The song itself is copyrighted, and they get royalties when someone sings the song. So you have to have license to sing the song. That's why, like, for DJs who do karaoke, they have to buy a bunch of licenses. That's why they do both, because you already have the license. You might as well do both.
There's two things going on here at the same time. You got your royalties for music and your royalties to drink.
But then there's channels that play music all the time and they don't get copyrighted. So
No, that's not true. Those channels get 1 million of them. Ask Kippy how many copyright strikes he get a streamed. Ask
Yeah.
Visage Spirits does karaoke. Ask him how many copyrights he gets a stream. David Below gets 1 billion copyright strikes a stream. They
Oh
get
yeah,
paid.
David below.
There has to
They
be a
don't.
way to do karaoke without being copyrighted. There has to be a way. I mean, it's karaoke,
Even those guys at the bar who have the list that you can do, they have to pay for those licenses or they can't do it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Everything's about that money, dude. They don't give a fuck about you being able to just sing a song because you're a human being. They think you might make money off of it if you put it on your channel, so they want their cut.
Right.
Oh yeah. That's why I just cut the piece off.
And they don't come after people like me. When I sing a song karaoke, you can't even recognize what it is, so they don't give a fuck. But with your voice, chick, they're gonna come after you every time you sing.
They do. I'm like, what the hell? It's me.
That's it. Just go into the radio then and go and get your own album.
It's because you sound good, so they don't want you using their music to make money. Me, I sound like shit. They don't give a fuck.
You might even sound better than the artist.
I doubt it.
We just got off our live. We're doing karaoke. We're cop watching at 4 a.m. because we woke up and we're like, "Fuck, I'm not sleepy." And she's like, "I'm not sleepy either." I go, "Let's go look for pigs." And then
Really catch you guys. You guys are always late.
Yeah.
I'm an early bird. I'm up in the mornings.
Yeah. I know, cause like when she was working, she's off right now because her knee operation. But when she was at work, she'll get home late. You know.
Did you hear what you guys do to me? You bring out my New Mexico accent every time I talk to you guys. Like, nobody can hear my New Mexico accent unless like I get on panel with you guys or like sweet as, you know.
Arriba, arriba, hija, hija.
Speedy Gonzalez.
My daughter says I do that when I get on the phone with my mother-in-law too. My late husband's mom called me this weekend. And my daughter was like, "How come you talk like that with grandma?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "You don't talk like that with nobody else."
That's crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah, but guys, thank you for letting us up, Troll Queen. Much love to everybody.
We wanted to come through and say hello.
That's my breakfast.
And say hello.
Ooh, somebody's having a good breakfast. Look at that.
It's my little barbecue steak and my twice baked tater I had left from last night.
Oh dear.
Yeah, see, I never eat breakfast. It's rare.
Me either. I like my cup of coffee.
I have this thing that once I start cooking, I lose my appetite. So I eat like hours after everybody else. I make the meal and I serve everybody, and then I've got the food put away and the dishes done, and like 2 hours later, I'm warming myself something.
Right. Because you're smelling it all the time, right? When you're cooking.
I'm tasting it, and like I don't know, just cooking kills
Here's my breakfast.
Is that beer?
No.
Oh.
That's Bang energy drink.
Okay.
I have
Let's
like
be clear.
4 in
That Miss Page, hold that up again. Hold that up again, please. Miss Page, that's what an energy drink looks like in the car. It doesn't look like a hard lemonade, does it?
Oh, she's stirring the pot, I think.
I like to make.
And if you want, it could bang you too.
I've never had an energy drink.
Well, if I have to take you,
drink them all the
I can get
time.
the missus. I'll take you with her, but otherwise, it's not worth
it. See, my body's used to it. I drink like 4 of them a day.
If she don't have one in the morning when she wakes up, she'll get a headache.
It's the caffeine.
That's the sugar, yeah, and the caffeine.
Shockwave just came up.
Huh?
Hello, Shockwave.
Hey, I just wanted to come up and say hey to you this morning.
Hi, Shockwave.
Well, thank you.
I don't think I've ever seen him on a panel.
Yeah, I go up on Huck sometimes.
Oh yeah, now that I hear your voice, I do recognize your voice from Huck's.
Hey, what's up, Shockwave?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much, just chilling.
Welcome to the Memorial Day party.
Thank you, thank you.
Ow!
Unfortunately, I feel like hell this morning, but I'm here. That's all I can do.
Good night, good night. See you later. Well, we're
Welcome
making a
to
movie down here.
Well, get up here, Joe.
Memorial Day party.
I should take up here.
If Stella fills up, I'll drop for you to come, but get up here, Joe.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got
Joe,
plenty
come
of
up.
room. I can get 10 or 12 or whatever the max is up here. Here, let
Joe,
me
get
drop a
your ass
link, baby.
up here now.
Joe Cool has a throne seat anytime on my panel. Here you go, baby.
Come on, come on, Joe.
Come
I
on
ain't been
up.
on a panel with a legend in a long time.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, Shockwave. We appreciate
We
it.
feel very, very great about that, Chocolate. We love you too.
Okay, Joe. Hey, Joe
Look, he's
Cool
coming. He's gonna get
is
some
going to
coffee.
grab coffee and come sit on the panel right beside of you. Shockwave.
There's a reason I call it that.
Be sure and ask
That's
for
an
an
inside
autograph.
joke.
Stella.
Mhm.
I went up on Bow's panel yesterday and talked to him. And then afterwards I went over to Dennison. And Dennison and this guy Trinity were saying they were jealous that I got up and talked about. But it was different because Trinity was jealous because he fans over Bow. So he was jealous that I got to talk about. And Den was jealous because I went to Bow's instead of coming to his.
He should have invited you then.
Oh no, I went. I had been at his, and I went to his panel throughout the day. He was just giving me a hard time, but I noticed that like a lot of people who are streamers have become very popular. Like they're almost celebrity. Like you get Joe Cool on the panel, or an AC on the panel, or the Chillins on the panel, and people notice.
Rewind.
People notice your stream
Those
because
just
they
happen
know
to
who
be
they
good friends of mine. You know, they just
Yeah,
drop
but you know
in
what
to
I'm
talk
saying
a
though.
minute.
They're developing celebrity out here.
But they are. I got hiccups, y'all. Now they're celebrities, though, definitely.
Well, they must pay royalties. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
To talk to them, you have to pay them.
No.
I'll be your
We
manager.
just love
It's all right.
Stella.
It's part of the NAFTA deal, right? If
Uh-huh.
I'm from Canada.
Just
Yeah.
tell
We love
them
Stella.
Keep you all out.
Yes, Stella, send us the Mexican money.
Hey, I sell
Oh, you want
autograph
pesos?
songs.
Okay.
Send us the
I'm talking about,
pesos.
hey, where's Miss Chillin? Miss Chillin, I got me a
Pesos.
whole pack of new thongs. I'm going to start selling autographed thongs. Make money from my channel.
Mexican
There
money,
you
you
go.
mean cash?
Huh?
By Mexican money, you mean cash? Because I don't know a Mexican who takes a charge card.
Oh yeah, I tell them bend over.
Yep.
You know what I'm
And
saying, though? It's always cash.
slide it
If
through
you get
the
somebody to
ass
come to
crack
work on
card
your
reader.
cash.
If you're gonna do that, Stella, I'm gonna start selling my thongs too. Then,
You gonna show your underwear?
no, my thongs.
Oh.
Yeah, it's banana thongs.
Oh, I know the one. Yep. Okay, yeah, I know which one.
Oh shit!
What was that guy that was on your channel before, the one I was flirting with forever?
Oh my God, compa gordo.
Compa Gordo. What
Oh,
happened
yeah,
to him?
yep, that one. He is so funny. That man cracked me to fuck up.
Oh,
He's
comedy.
hilarious.
Huh?
That guy is something else.
Danita,
Yeah,
Okay, he's got my phone number too. You know that, right?
Yeah, he hasn't called you.
Once, yeah, he called once.
That dude's a trip, man.
He's real cool though. He's funny and cool.
Danita K, it depends on what area you're in. I don't know what sort of grow season you have, but most likely it's not too late to plant sunflower if you're in the continental U.S.
Well, I think he thought I was trolling him, but I wasn't. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. I don't even rap.
Oh,
I
hell,
don't
there
know
goes the
why.
memory.
Oh, that's a big guy.
Oh yeah, I like them big old ass cracks. I got another guy I've been chasing on YouTube forever. His name's Charles. He has got the biggest, nicest ass crack of all time.
Charles who, Stella? Is that
Wow.
you're talking about?
So people tell me I like crack. They call me a crackhead. I said, you damn straight. And I like the bigger the crack, the better.
Oh man, then you missed it the other day. Mr. Chillin freaking got out of the car, and I had the camera on him, and his ass was hanging out. I was like, "Oh, babe, freaking!" Somebody was said, "Oh man, now I'm gonna sleep and dream and just see Mr. Chillin's well tail."
Hola, Miss Bless.
Oh my god, that was funny. Who was it, Charlie?
Good morning, buddy.
Yeah, well, you're well tail.
Yeah, we get a little off key over here sometimes, but we're good. We funny. And you don't happen to have one of those big, large ass cracks, do you, Shockwave?
I mean, I'm a people pleaser. I can make it happen for you.
Hey, Shockwave, how big are you though? Cause she like big people.
You like
Oh
big,
yeah, I'm not big. You
Stella's
know,
a
diabetes kind
chubby
of solved
chaser.
that problem.
Oh, yeah, you took the easy road out.
Bless knows what I look like.
Oh, I've seen a lot of big butts on YouTube, and I mean, I've seen front, back, side. I've seen it all.
And you're not blind yet?
Look at Stella,
I've seen men that got bigger boobs than me. You know?
Yeah, what's going on with the men? They're turning into Junior.
I think
I
they're
know
putting
Mr. Chillin has
testosterone in the
some nice
water.
tatas. I tell him like I'm jealous. Your boobs are nice and firm still. Mine aren't.
Oh my God. Is it me? You be chilling, but like you go everywhere and you're like, what's going on with the guys?
I don't answer questions.
Not you. I was
don't
talking to the
answer
missus.
questions.
I
There
was
you
talking
go.
to the missus because it's one of those. You guys are gonna have the baby soon. I've
Yeah.
watched that movie, Junior.
And then they blame it on the pandemic, but the pandemic was over.
No, they blame
ago.
it on the food. Okay, blame it on the food.
Yeah. Let's
Stop
call it what
eating.
it is.
Notice
Call it
how
what it
much
is.
the men eat, and then they'll get the whole aftershock, right? Sorry, shockwave, not putting you in
Man,
that category.
Can do
But
that too.
let
I'm
me
just
tell
saying.
you, I feed
you're
my
gonna get
man.
shocked. Like, what in the hell? Why are you pregnant? And when are you dropping the baby?
Why are you pregnant?
I keep saying it to my own. I'm like, when are you dropping this baby? I'm like, she's grown now.
It's just a bunch of stuck stool.
Well, they start. It's one of them like sympathy pregnancies, and it's one of them. Yep, you're still pregnant. I'm not.
You're still pregnant.
There's your compliment for my
Like she's
children.
18 now. Come on. This is foolishness.
I actually lost during the pandemic. So.
Thank you, Josephine.
Thank you, Josephine Juniper.
Juniper. Much
Oh,
love
man.
from the Chillins. There's
You
the way
gonna
we
be
say hello
partying
to.
today, JoJo? Later on?
While she's talking about aftershocks over there, I mean, you know, I do have a pacemaker. I have like, you know, major heart problems and stuff. So I could be an
Right.
aftershock too.
It could be shocking for you.
That's right. It's a shocking experience.
This is the way we say hello in our channel. So don't take it offensive or nothing, guys.
That's our
Oh,
family
Yeah.
take
crest
their
here at
salute.
mine.
Some people don't understand it and don't get it, but they
They'll be
don't
like,
have to.
what did I do? Why are you flipping me off? We're like, that's the way we say hello.
If you guys don't flip people off, I think their feelings will get hurt at this point. I think you have it backwards. We know you. We all know you well enough that if you didn't flip us off, we would get hurt.
Then here you go.
Yeah. You know, I put 2 of our stickers on my mom's back windows. So her little car was like this. And people always ask her, like, why are you flipping everybody off? My
Because I
mom just
can.
turned 68.
You guys know that joke? Do you guys know that joke about
Which one?
it's about the Chinaman? He came over and he went to New York first, and everybody was flipping each other off, so he thought it was the way to wave. And it goes through a long joke, but eventually he goes to meet the president, and nobody's ever told him nothing. And he thinks, it's like saying hello to the president, and he flips off the president.
It's almost like watching Eddie Murphy.
Oh man, I flipped that motherfucker
Fuck
off
you too.
Yeah, it's one of those long run out Eddie Murphy or Robin Williams
Eddie Murphy when he
jokes
goes,
where there's
I
5
love
jokes in the
Queens, New
middle.
York. Fuck you too.
I
Well,
was meet the president. I gladly flipped that motherfucker off too. He's
fuck
fucked
you
us up
too.
so badly.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
All right, guys.
I
We're
love
gonna
every
get
one
off.
of you.
We're gonna get off, guys. Thank you guys for having us up.
We need to
Be
get a
safe
little bit
out
of
there.
sleep.
Have a
Much
good one.
love.
Well,
Much
thank you
love to
for coming.
everybody. Bye, Troll
You know
Queen.
you're
Bye,
welcome
Cat.
Happy Memorial Day.
anytime.
Stay
Happy
safe.
Memorial Day. Thank
Happy
you,
Memorial
everybody
Day.
that has served our country. Thank you for giving up your rights for the rest of our greedy asses and your families.
Talk to you later,
Yep.
Shockwave and Chat. Thank you, much love. This is You Be Chillin'.
All right.
This
Thank
is You
you,
Be Chillin'
chillin'.
909, guys.
I love
Later.
my chillins.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you guys too.
Be
Bye.
safe, guys.
Pig's telling you bye. My pig loves the chillins too. Hey, Cliff.
Everybody loves the chillins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that was Natco.
I've been hanging with them forever. The kids come shut my door because my daughter's fixing to mow around close by so the grass doesn't blow in. So if they get too loud, I'll mute for a minute, or so. Once they get started, she just got this one little section here, and then she's got to finish up mine. I'm fixing to move my camper, but she didn't get her mowing done down there yet. I was gonna wait till she finishes that.
Yeah, you moved it in your head
Stella,
yesterday.
Jane says she's never been on a live panel. She should come up and say hello.
Yeah.
You should come up. Mine's a good place to run a test, run your first test, and get your feet in the water.
A test drive.
It takes
It's a
some getting
gentle
used
place to pop your cherry.
That's right. See, I used to be sweet and innocent and all that, and
Yeah,
then
right.
I
Don't
came
lie.
on Stella's panel, and now I'm meaner than hell.
Yep.
Everywhere I went,
Oh,
I saw
believe
your
me.
name yesterday
No,
in
you'll
chat.
become very popular after
Shockwave,
this.
you
You
put
really
something.
will.
You put something in the chat. Jane's popular anyway. I thought everybody knows Jane, but Shockwave, you said something in the chat about assume everybody's recording. How can you go on a device that's recording you to transmit you and not know that it's being recorded? Period. Like that's the whole premise, right?
Yeah. I mean, well, you know how people are. I'm just trying to tell her she gets up here on
Yeah.
the panel.
Well, if
Just
you're not being
assume.
recorded, you're at least being snipped and clipped. Okay.
Yeah, snipped and clipped, and they're gonna analyze everything you say and spit it to
Every
whatever they want it to
word,
say.
and then twist it to fit their narrative.
So let's
Exactly.
talk hardware. In order for this to go up, it has to be saved through a server. This is going to make marks. Even if it gets recorded over, it's still going to be there for eternity. You're recorded the instant you turn that camera on.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
Or the mic.
I've been in like Google's server rooms before, so I can tell you. I mean, they have enough space where they probably won't get overwritten for many years.
They have a whole room.
And I don't blame her either, Bless, if she doesn't
Oh,
want to come
it's more
that
than
private
rooms. It's
PSN.
like buildings of servers.
Yeah,
I
your
mean,
Pentagon, right? There's a whole freaking. I watched that too with your NSA. So doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
If they wanted
everything
to,
is
they could pull back all that clippage if they wanted to, right?
everything
However,
is out there. Once you push that button and put something on the internet, it's out there. It's never coming back.
well, it's also I say the same thing to the
I
kids
know y'all
too,
don't know
right?
all the
Careful what you're
details
putting out.
of what went down with me and somebody, but I made it very clear that nothing is
Stella
ever
Joe's in
deleted.
the basement. Joe Cool is in the basement.
Joe is in the basement.
Hang on. I'm coming. No, my
Uh-oh.
refrigerator door was open, and I had to go figure out why and push some crap back up in there so I could get it shut. I got a little tiny fridge.
Joe Cool, what do you mean? What we know
Sorry.
about
I
love?
was
There ain't
shoving
nothing.
food
There ain't
back
no
in the
love around
fridge.
here.
What you know about love? 'Cause I got what you need. Wake up in the store and get what you want. 'Cause you get what you please.
Can't always get what I want.
That's my wife. I spoil her senseless. Not really. She spoils me.
Hey,
The way
Yeah,
it's supposed
probably.
to be.
Phoenix spoils you.
Look, they know your name, baby. Like Phoenix.
well, she
She
has
does.
me.
She
Phoenix
does.
spoils you, and you just let it happen.
I do. She gets up when it's dark outside every day and makes me coffee.
Tell Phoenix it's the new moon tonight.
It's the new moon tonight. I think Nikki says today.
Oh, really? No,
What?
it's Cat talking.
Oh, Cat's up here. All right, let me look and see who's on the fucking panel. Cat, Nikki, Shockwave. All right, I'm not even looking at the phone.
Stella.
Bless made a good
Nikki and
point. Once
Cat
you
are
get
up
on a panel, they think they can dig in your life. But the question is, when they go to digging, do they really want to see what they find?
Not over here, Shockwave. You know they don't want to see my shit. I'm goofy.
All I wanted
I
to
don't
see is
dig.
put your underwear on top of your head and wear them.
No,
That's
I
what
wear.
I do at the laundromat, you know.
I
I
wear.
go to Washateria, and
Yeah.
just so people stare at me and look at me like I'm a fool, I'll put a pair of
Yeah.
panties on top of my head.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll
Funny.
do it. All right. I'll be breaking out the
Yeah,
camera.
but otherwise, they're going to look the other way. They're going to act like you don't exist, right?
Yeah.
Because
What was
people are
the?
No, they'll
always
make
trying
up
to avoid
something.
other
So she
people.
makes a memory
I
for
can't
Or
let
they'll
everybody.
people
just
look at
make
me.
something up if they don't find anything.
Yes, which I was gonna say. What were you guys talking about before I got up here?
You.
Something about people recording you. Yeah, I heard you guys talk about me. You can't blow me
Oh,
away
yeah.
with something like that either. I'm a regular dude. Stop it. That ain't fair. But
Where is my Terry
There
at?
is no fairness in this world.
there
We
is
want
no
Terry
fairness.
back.
My mom used to tell
In
me
this
that.
cruel world, there is no
In
fairness.
this cruel world, there is no fairness. Cat said that.
That's why I used to tell the
Exactly
kids,
it.
"Good night, cruel world. See you later." Yeah.
My mom told me that early on. I told her that wasn't fair. So who told you life was fair?
Who told you life was fair?
I
Life
never
is full of
forgot
You
shit.
know,
that.
I told my kids that their whole freaking life. They'd
Yeah,
look
Yeah.
at me. They were always going, "That's not fair, Mom.
all right,
Seriously." And I
right.
would go, "Life's not fair. Get used to it."
Become
Isn't
And
that
I
what
raised
every
my
mom
kids telling them
says?
that.
Isn't that what every mom says? My mom said it. I say it to my kids. Like,
Oh, I
isn't that
didn't
what
know
every
that.
mom says? Well, maybe it's an East Coast thing, Joe, because my
No,
mom's
my
from
mom said
Chicago and
it.
It's
you're
a
from Chicago.
hereditary
But
thing.
My mom said it to me.
I think it's in the genetic system of all of us.
That is
My
To
wild.
mom
be
My
said it.
honest,
My
dad
blood
like
didn't
it,
say
works
it.
up.
My
Life's
mom
hard.
did.
we all got told the same thing, right? So
That's
it's something
interesting.
from ancestry. Like life's not fair. Get real.
I
Yeah,
wonder if it's generational too, because we're all around the same age.
that
Well,
was
that's what I
dope.
said. You know, like
That was
generation.
dope.
And if it's
Kevin, I
in,
ain't seen you in ages. What's good, bro?
How do you want your?
see, I got told it was you get a whole whack of bullshit on your plate. As soon as you take off that piece of bullshit, right?
Yeah.
More bullshit comes on your plate. So you're forever scraping the plate of crap.
Aren't you optimistic?
Me?
Jeez,
Telling you.
glass half empty ass on. Damn, you're forever scraping shit off your plate. Here's your life. Fuck, that's
Well,
dismal.
that's life though. As soon as you deal with one bullshit problem,
But
here
the
comes
more
another one.
videos that your haters make about you, it makes you more popular, I've noticed. Because
Apparently.
every day now, one of my haters makes a video about me. One of the there's about 5. Okay, I got about 5 haters. All right, I'm not very hated by a lot yet, but I'm sure someday I will be.
Ain't that what they
But,
say though? No bad press. If they're talking about you, it's a good thing. I don't
Right.
know if it's
right.
true or not, but that's what they say.
That's what I
There's no
always
such
say,
thing
Joe. I
as
always tell
negative
people
press.
all the
Well,
time.
I say here's what I say to that. Um, If they're talking about me, they're leaving somebody else alone.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest. Hang on.
Yep, you robot a bit.
So I got something to say about this real quick. The negative stuff that people put out gets more attention, unfortunately,
I
because
agree. Yeah.
my name only gets said if somebody's saying something I said that was negative, not something I said that
I
was
wouldn't say
positive.
that. I'm always quoting your ass.
Well, there are a few people, Joe Cool, who do. You and Hippie and
and it's never negative.
Who know me.
Yeah.
But I mean, when it gets bandied about in like the conversations on channels, when my name comes up, it's generally something negative I said. I might have said 25 positive things in that,
right?
But they will focus
But
on the one thing they
Nikki-
think is negative.
Nikki, here's what it is. I don't think it has anything to do with negative or positive. No one can take your truth bombs, especially when you're not siding with them. When I do something stupid, you call me out immediately. I don't give a fuck if I was rubbing you on the fucking ass, giving you a foot rub. 2 seconds later, you're in chat. No, Joe's absolutely wrong about that. Right. So some people take that shit as an attack and some people don't. Some people take it as correction. Right? Most motherfuckers, if you're in a PDF room, I don't want to be saying the nigga name is fucking early because I'm gonna be fighting with that nigga later today. But if you're in there and you say something negative about PDF or some criticizing them, then everybody in the chat's gonna run around and talk about how shitty you are.
Yeah, but there also is constructive criticism.
I think Nikki doesn't. She's not calling motherfucker low life shit.
No,
she's just.
A lot of people don't like criticism.
Agreed.
I just speak my mind, whether it's good or bad. I'm not gonna blow smoke up anybody's ass, nor am I gonna tell some untruths. That's about it. Not good or bad am I gonna go untrue.
Right. That's all you can hope for, right? There's some honesty and all of that shit. A person willing to speak truth to power. You're in a motherfucker's room. Everybody's flowing with some bullshit narrative. And you say, well, it's not logical because of this and that. You're unpopular as fuck to most people for doing that thing. Then you're going to have me, Dennis, and the Guru, kissing your ass next time. We say, oh my God, that was so brave.
Oh my God, you're making me blush, Joe.
So great.
You're making me blush all the time.
Y'all know how it feels when I was about to get up there like, Joe, he's a star. Get his autograph. Cut that shit out. Stop it.
There is some celebrity, though, Joe, from the fact that you go everywhere. That gets you some celebrity because everybody knows you because you go everywhere. You're popular.
You know how I know that? Because you guys tell me. You can't see it when you're that guy, right? At least I can't see it. I just get up in the morning, look for a cup of coffee with motherfuckers, and I, do it all day and night or whatever the fuck. But other people see you as different. I guess it's like, I don't know. I get hyped when I see you like a James Freeman now.
You must be making noise. You got a flutter in here.
I don't even know what that means. I don't see it. I don't see it, and I hope I never see it. I feel like I got a regular, like super regular. I'm at least as regular as you niggas, man. I'm like, gutter regular. And then motherfuckers, you hop in the room, say hi, motherfucker. Like, oh my God, he's famous. That's Joe. Oh, stop it. You was just fucking, making fart jokes with me yesterday. Now fucking you talking about I'm celebrity.
Well, it's true though, Joe, because I get people tell me all the time, you were on panel with Joe Koo, you were on panel with Bao, and I'm like, yeah. And like Bao is probably giving me hell,
Right, Bao was probably chewing you out or something.
You know what they say about that.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Never know what you're going to get.
Oh, you sound like Forrest Gump.
No, he was trying.
Run, Forrest.
Stella, can you hear us, honey? I know you're not looking at the chat, but you don't have any mods and somebody's spamming.
Yeah, make us a mod. Make us a mod so we can.
Oh my goodness.
She doesn't have any mods right now. She took them all away, and I don't know if she can hear us. Oh, she unmuted. She can hear us.
Hang on.
Yeah, I can hear you. They're mowing. Why?
Stop it, Anton. Anton, spamming your chat.
Hang on. I'll fix it.
Anton, stop spamming.
We could get
Stop it, Anton.
Phoenix to pop some niggas for you.
Don't we
This is
gotta blame it
Anton.
on
No, everybody meet Anton. This is him.
Hello, Anton.
Hi, Anton.
Are you saying Anton's a spammer?
Anton's your spammer.
Okay.
Anton, I believe, also does your little links as well that you. It's Anton. I know who it is. AJM. Don't try to tell me. He's also spewing out the other fucking links. I'm not stupid. I'm Canadian. Thanks. Anton.
Well,
aren't you supposed to put a little animal at the end of it? Do it for the good?
While
Come on,
Stella's doing
motherfucker.
that, Shockwave, when you guys talking about recording conversations earlier when I was getting out the car or something, and
Anton's spamming your chat, Jane.
She's
on top of it. Everything's recorded, Joe.
Saying she never did a panel, so I was like, just assume everybody's gonna record it, pick it apart, and all that crap.
Yeah, I would agree with
Steve? No, he doesn't follow me. He knows better. Anton, enough. We don't give a shit about Jim Cornette. We don't give a shit about anybody else.
I went over a friend's house. Let's stop giving Anton attention.
Mm-hmm.
I went over a friend's house when I was early into this, and that's when I found out that people record this shit. He's got a really big 60-something inch TV with all our different channels on it and stuff, and he's playing stuff that I'd said before. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm thinking, I'm new that you say something and it's over with, but he shows me that you guys are here that watch this and actually pay attention to what we say, record it and watch it later. I didn't know that was a thing, bro. But now I'm of the opinion that everything is recorded. I bet you I got a person I could call for any clip I want. I know people who record this shit 24/7. I can tell you about 5 people who all they do is fucking record these things, and they never let you down.
Ask AC and ASMR how many clips they actually ask for versus how many they get.
Well, AC and ASMR got motherfuckers on the payroll. They're serious about their shit. They don't just do it by accident.
Really? I didn't think they made enough money in this to do that.
I have a plug-in on here.
Okay, well let me correct that. I know some of my friends who do this, who are on the payroll and who paid motherfuckers for it. I'm assuming that because ASMR, they'll fuck with some of the same people that they want to payroll. I can't be sure of that. But it's a real thing. Niggas pay people, and that's what they do. They record all day. One fucking Ross Khan, she's famous for it.
Troll, turn on that thing.
Yeah, Anton's famous for it.
She records everything. And what's up, Slab? And
I read about gambling on stuff like this. I read that there was gambling, like a whole gambling ring on what the people were going to do. So people are trying to manipulate them to do the things.
Yeah.
In that maintain the odds. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do.
So if Connie started to get too good, that's going to screw over the odds, like Vegas style betting.
Yeah, I get you. And I was just looking at some shit either last night or this morning about troll farms and something else, which would be like disinformation farms or whatever. Whoever wants their narrative spread, there are groups of people, you tell them what you want done, and they'll spread the shit. And they did some studies to some big people and found out that somewhere around less than in the teens percent, somewhere from 12 to 15, 17% of the stuff that you saw commenting on people were from these troll farms and these information farms that are trying to get their shit. Now got me thinking the troll farms are probably trying to hedge people's bet, and that's how they get money. Or the government pay you, you know what I'm saying? Go after a bunch of cop watchers, keep these niggas disoriented, keep the blacks yelling at the whites, the Democrats yelling at the Republicans. As long as they're doing that, they're not trying to solve real issues, or they can't get to the beef or to the nitty gritty of it. And looks like it's true. I was Googling that.
Why are you using other people's fucking avatars, Anton?
Just let it go. Crafty.
He likes to dig into people's shit like this. So when he's eavesdropping, this is what he does. Okay, Anton?
Don't they do this shit for attention though? And isn't that what you're giving them?
Yeah, read the back chat because there's my little instinct again. My instincts are usually correct.
All right, hold on.
Right? And in my real life. Because the shit's hitting the fan at the moment on this side.
All right. For some reason, my phone ain't working. Yeah, I can't touch anything.
It just, yeah, you're probably right, Kat. But just let Stella deal with it.
No, I wanted Stella to see that because everybody else is getting blamed. So we can cut that shit out.
Kat, sorry, I was talking. I forgot my mic was muted.
It's all right.
But Joe, to
Can
what you
y'all
were
drop
saying,
Can you, Kat, can you and Nikki drop a thing in the chat so I can mod y'all?
I can't comment while I'm on panel.
yeah.
I can drop down though.
I got my second phone. Don't drop, baby. I got my second phone.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Go ahead, Joe. Yeah, put yours down there and I'll mod y'all.
All right.
I did it.
Put Phoenix to work or something. Let her pop motherfuckers.
But to what you were saying, Joe, I think that it's very obvious who those actors are, and honestly, you can go after them all you want, but most of them are pretty charismatic, and it's better for me. I've gone after a couple of them, and I won't say the name because everybody gets in an uproar over that particular feud. But there's two of them going at each other that's pretty crazy right now.
Okay, Josephine's in there too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to read chat and I can't read and hear at the same time.
No,
Nikki,
no problem. I got it.
Can you say that
I was
again?
I was just saying that there's two of those. You can tell who those actors are. The ones,
I think
as you say, payroll. And there's a couple of them going at each other pretty hard right now. And
it amazes me, right?
It's wow. How do people not see it right away?
I assumed they were all under the same banner or something. It kind of tricked me out because I see a couple people going at it who I assume were fucking co-workers.
Yeah, but don't you think going at it gets both of them attention, and so they're really helping each other?
That slows down the chat. Turn that on.
Oh yeah, slow mode.
Alvaro's in the chat.
Subscriber mode and slow mode.
He'll just subscribe to your channel, Stella. You know who it is.
Okay,
well, that's good for her, but the slow mode will
glass half full.
Does he want me to go to his channel?
I'm sorry, half empty. Now we're scared to talk because we think we're going to be interrupted about Anton's chastising.
No. Here you guys go. Here's his channel. This is his channel. Why don't you all go there and start spamming him? Bam. How you like me now, Anton?
Yeah. So Joe, like the people who tend to be the most vocal against people.
He has a little what they call that tiny ball sack syndrome this morning. Yeah, I think
There's
he has
his channel again.
Okay, yeah, I'll put in a few mods so maybe they can knock them out fast as they come in. Up until now, we really haven't
clicking away. I'm clicking away.
I mean, he's got talent, but the talent should be put towards other things. We've already addressed that to Anton.
Morning, Spooky.
All this is a little scripted Kitty Flood script.
He gets paid for it, though. He comes into your chat and starts doing that shit. He's done it to
pay me. I got some really good skills.
Anton does have skills. That's why we try to tell him, can you put your skills towards other things that are useful? Right, Junkers?
So I noticed, Joe, that like in general, the people who have issue with like you and I who don't want to get in the middle of the petty fights.
Yeah.
Those are the people who want those petty fights to go on. Like
agree, like they have an vested interest in them continuing. I'd agree.
Yeah, and it's the same people who will down talk people like you and I because we just say, well, let's talk about something real, not something petty. Like you and I will talk about the games being played, not the people playing them.
Exactly, and I wonder because I am motivated each day to tear them apart. Whoever washing dishes, if you could,
I'm not washing dishes.
I'm motivated to tear them apart, right? To bring, to get rid of Discord, not the app. People having Discord to bring happiness. I'm motivated, and I wonder: is there someone who wakes up motivated to cause discord? And if so, don't 90% of niggas who do that? Well, some of them are addicts and blah blah blah. So you figure 60% got to be paid though. Who the fuck wants to fucking watch YouTube all day and just, cause niggas misery? Unless you pay.
Miserable people would do it for free, Joe. I have seen some misery in my life. I worked at a bar that opened at 7 a.m. and I had a line. I tell you what.
That was dope.
Misery breeds misery.
I worked at a bar and at 7 o'clock in the morning. I had a line. Miserable people, she told me. That's crazy.
These people need to smoke some trees and chill out.
Yeah, Antoine, he thinks he's smart using a scripting app.
Right now,
anybody can do that trick, fool. You're not the only one that can do the scripting app.
Nope.
Duh.
There's better out there.
There's better. There's way better. See, you can't even.
Well, he had a meeting with he saw how quickly Andrew can do it. Remember that day?
Yeah, but Andrew's got better bots than he does. This guy's bots are slow. He's not using very many, and he's not scrolling emojis. So he's not. His scripting program, whatever he's using, is a piece of shit. Because believe me, there's way better out there.
Ask your dad if he's in the CIA, Anton. I'm sure he knows.
You're good, baby. You're good. I'm only 5 feet tall. I don't need that much.
Well, this is a good example of when actually Dad should have washed him down the bathtub drain. You know what I'm saying? He should have shot him out and washed him right on down.
Would you hand me a cigar out that bag?
I guess he accidentally got a little squirted on the back of his mom's ass, and it must have fell up inside of her.
Damn.
The only way people like that are made,
Damn. You should hit it shit Stella talking about. Or maybe you shouldn't.
What's funny is everybody thinks it's the guys who are harsh. You should come over here.
The women are worse,
right? Or go to Huck's. Go to Huck's. Oh my God.
I just saw her for the first time just a few fucking minutes up here with the Virgo shit. Huck is a beast.
Oh, I love Huckleberry. I ordered a couple dolls from her.
Yeah, I like her too. And when I saw her, I met her on panel with ACs, and she was just really cool, and I can't even think of the word. Applicable, is that it? Whatever that word is.
Applicable, yeah.
Not applicable.
Amicable.
Amicable, that's not the word. I'll never think of the fucking word. Amicable, that's not it. But she was amiable and all that bullshit.
That's correct, Slap City.
Something else I can't think of. No, I'm no. Her baby's undressed and she's like, "You don't have a camera on, do you?"
JoJo's a beast.
You were telling her to wear sweaters, not sexy skirts yesterday, but you're going to put her nude on camera? I doubt it.
Oh, yeah, I shouldn't say this, but I was like horny. We had like company, and I couldn't get her alone for like 3 days. And I was like, "Babe, more sweatshirts and baggy pants. I'm going crazy." Because it was like 90 degrees, so she running around in shorts and all that, and we got company, so I know, that shit's far off when I can be alone with her. And that might be too much information, but yeah. That's you too. So I had to put on more baggy clothes, so I had to look at her legs and shit.
El Coro.
Yeah, Joe. We all know the guys were coming over, and you want to keep that to yourself.
Oh, yeah, I'm lousy. I'm horrible with that shit. I'm selfish as fuck. If you think you're my girlfriend and you're going to hang out with my 14 friends, no, I'm going to kick them all out when you show up. Hey, I didn't even meet your friends. Yeah, you might not.
Yep. Evan, I got you a wrench so that y'all can happily play with our troll. Let's see here. I'm not sure how to turn on slow mode. Anybody
no, he's not God, motherfucker. I told you he wasn't God. Hey. Sorry, I was thinking out loud.
Yeah, slow-mo mode. I heard is what you're supposed to do. That's what everybody else does. Just put it on for 5 seconds and you should be in
How do you
business.
turn it on, Joe? Do you know?
No idea. I've
Yeah, you
never
got to
done
go
it.
into settings
Go
in
ahead,
her
girl.
in her YouTube studio.
Mm. You got to go to YouTube Studios.
Yeah, YouTube Studios under settings still. But he'll just subscribe anyways. That's what he does. He's a kid.
I'd be happy with YouTube if this was the worst of it. One troll in a room. Motherfuckers talk about that. I think it's way overboard. Some of the shit people do, calling niggas POs and jobs and shit. I'd kill a nigga for that, or less in real life, right? You on the menu if you do that shit.
Somebody said it's in the same place you get your stream key.
Yeah, the YouTube settings. Or YouTube
Okay.
Studio.
Now I went in and I put for all this shit to be held for review too. I think that's gonna catch a lot of it.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, the best Evan, the best part of this dude ran down his daddy's leg, believe me, and down the bathtub drain.
Hold on, tell Phoenix.
Yeah, it is. It's good watch hours, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
But
I don't know,
I
Joe
put it.
Cool, about.
I don't know how to get it to slow mode yet, but it's going pretty slow. But I put it because for it to be held for review, and so they're going to hold a lot of that shit for review.
I'm just gonna keep throwing your link in there, Anton. That's all.
Yeah, I keep putting the panel link in here too.
I'm putting his link in.
Stella,
Anybody
slow mode's where you go and find the webcam part. There's like a little checkbox to turn on slow mode, and there's like message delay.
That's what everyone else does, Stella. They set it to slow motion mode for I think 5 seconds, and then we can go back to conversing.
Yeah, they give up pretty quick when you set it on slow mode because they can't spam.
And your mods
And
can.
you got to do that in the studio, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the studio stuff.
Okay, let me go open studio and look. Where's it at in the settings?
I gotta meet Stella, man. I gotta meet her.
I think on your computer you have to do it.
Well, she's kind of hiding right now, Joe, so you're going to have to wait a bit till she gets some stuff settled.
Stella,
She has
say like
some
when you get to the right part, it'll be a part where it says stream, webcam, and manage.
Right on, Shockwave.
Okay. All right.
I had to go find it in mine.
My man. I'm scared to start a real conversation because it's going to be interrupted.
I know. Is Shockwave, is your volume set lower? Is it just me? I have a hard time hearing you.
Oh, it's probably the mic. Here, I can turn it way up.
It's fine when you I think got closer to it. I think it was fine.
If I get too loud, let me know.
I think it was just you. No, camera's off. Look, y'all, look at. Oh, an idiot. Oh, we going to barbecue?
Yeah, Chad, I think I'm going to have to do that on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. You're probably right. Most cats are probably on the computer when they're doing that.
He's always on his computer.
Jim Cornette is God. I don't think.
Yeah, he's not. That's why I said. That's why he put it in there, because he knows Crafty Cat doesn't like that.
And you know who Jim is? Or he's
dead.
He's dead.
WWF. He's got this thing with WWF.
Oh, yeah. I like
That's Anton Beckers. Say hi.
Are we talking about wrestling? Or is that
Yes.
WWE? I love wrestling. Yeah.
I know. Wrestling's great and all, but he's
still in here. Do you
he's
think
getting
this could
paid
be
to
our
say this.
missing Anton?
This is
Remember,
missing
we had
Anton. Here you go.
in our area for a while, and he disappeared.
Here, Stella.
Huh?
I'm gonna put you his link again.
Yeah, put it in there.
I did. I'll keep doing it. You want to play with fire? You came to the right spot. Bang! How you like me now?
Send the trolls over to trolling.
He's forgetting. I had to do this for Tony. Don't worry, that fucker will come back. I know he is. He's lurking. Anton knows he is too.
I think the old dude. I think his pacemaker slowed down or something.
All right, fuck Anton.
Your
I'm gonna cut out.
Anton?
I'm gonna see you
Yeah, I
guys
think
later.
his pacemaker
Fuck
slowed
Anton.
down.
The link is in the chat.
Okay, Nikki, you can turn your camera off if you want. Hang on. I have to stream. Always give them a chance to turn their cameras back off once they get up.
God, I need to go script me some stuff.
Yes,
and
Anton, Becca. It's Anton.
It is
See,
him.
there he is back. Hang on, let me go. I gotta go get Becker's her wrench because Becker's loves to sling that wrench. If I can find her. Hang on. Becker's she loves to play whack-a-troll.
Oh, I know.
But I gotta go find her again. Oh, there she is. Okay. Now Becker's got her wrench. Tell Rodney shove his name in here real quick. I'll mod it. I'll mod Rodney up too.
We can't help her because she has to
Dave
do
is
it in
asking
her
for the stream link.
YouTube studio.
Yeah. Hang on,
I'll get it.
Dave. There you go, honey.
I'll tell you how to get there.
Yeah,
Take care of
she can
Anton.
help me. But
take care of Anton until I see him later.
Well, I just think the poor little fella's having a breakdown. Maybe he didn't have peanut butter for his waffles this morning.
Oh no.
He could be having a mental issue. You know, he could be sitting there cutting himself and us not even know it while he's scrolling. I mean, I still think he's an old dude and his pacemaker's acting up.
I can tell you from experience, when you get hit by one, it feels
what's
like
up,
you
Stella?
got
It is me.
light socket and got kicked by a horse at the same time.
Stella, do you know how to turn on slow mode and subscriber chat and all that?
Yeah, but I gotta go. I gotta go get my laptop and turn it on.
Oh shit! All right,
I'm
okay.
on my
I thought you couldn't find it.
Right, I can do all that shit on my laptop. But I haven't been able to stream on my laptop in a while because for some reason the chat, where everybody's chatting, ain't there on the side no more. It's just a big blank white area. They took it away, and I can't. I've tried every setting, everything, and I cannot find it to get it back. The only way I can get it back is if I go in an anonymous mode. You know what I'm talking about? I can go in that anonymous mode for that stream because I can open YouTube on the web browser and go into an anonymous web browser and my chat's there. It's the only way, but I have to go into an anonymous web browser to get there. It's weird. It was there before. It just disappeared one day out of the blue, gone.
That guy's running a script, yeah? You guys said you know what a script is.
Oh, here's Robert. Hang on, let me wrench him.
You can report the fuck out of that guy for running scripts. Like, YouTube does not like that. He loses his channel. But chances are he doesn't give a fuck about his channel.
The problem
now
is,
I gotta go find Rodders.
Proxies.
Because he was just scrolling.
Different things like that, and he has multiple bots connecting that.
There it is.
You could find someone you trust, Stella, someone you know that won't fuck you over. I
He
get
uses different people's avatars.
I was waiting on Rodders. That's what I was doing. I had to go over and give him a wrench real quick because I was waiting on him to get here. I already gave his wife Becker's one. So, well, they'll whop him out here in a minute.
he does use other people's avatars as well.
Honestly,
What do you
he's
mean?
trying
How
to
do
do
you?
right now is he's just trying to fuck the
Dr. Pretty has
conversation
a
up. He just wants you to
question.
be talking about him. He wants you to be
How do
talking
you?
about him and
See
what he's
what it
doing.
says? How do you turn scripts in? I don't know what you mean by that.
Who asked that? Just want to get your laptop, turn it on for a minute. Like
There's
even
a
if you can't
report
use it
button.
properly.
Those three dots to the right of what they're saying. You click that and it has a little report button that you can go in there and report obsessive spam. It'd have to be called spam.
Yeah. But if you report that, it'll just remove that one account. You see, he's on like 50 accounts. You got to go to his actual account and report that. Whatever it is, like you're calling him Anton or something.
You have to click on his thing and hit go to channel and then go report him. Hang on, which I'm fixing to go do, so give me a second.
There you go. I put up an avatar for you, Anton.
So how you guys doing anyway? How you doing, Stella?
Well, I just know who Anton is, so why not call this shit out?
I'm doing fine.
Right? If he's in your chat or something like that, you need to know.
I think she went down. Yeah, she took the mower. I think she went down to finish mowing down there. Because I was going to wait till she gets all that mowing done before I go putting all my stuff down there. No, there she is. I don't know if she's going down there or not. Yep, there she goes. I guess she had to gas the mower up again. No, she's got that zero turn. And I kept muting myself earlier because she was mowing the section right here where the camper's now. But she's going down now to mow where I'm fixing to move to.
You're moving? Congratulations.
My camper. Well, my camper. Yeah. I'm going to a better spot.
Nice.
I'm moving, but she's getting all the stuff mowed around it. I got all my plants moved, or part of my plants moved down there. I still got to move my food stockpile that's outside, and a few other things out here, and then I can get ready to hook onto the camper and pull it down to the noose. It's going to be better though. I'll be catching the morning sun on the front side of my camper, which means when the afternoon sun's out, it'll be really nice and cool there. You know, it'll be facing a different way. You see what I'm saying? And I've got a tree line behind me blocking me from all the tornadoes. We get tornadoes like crazy here. And then once I get my camper and all my shit set up and moved down there, here in a few days, I'm going to be heading out on the road again. But
where did I throw it?
Where you going to? What direction you headed?
I'm going back to Arkansas. I've still got a couple. I'm taking care of some business there, and I've been really, really sick, and so I need to go see my doctor and get me some antibiotics. But what I want to do though while I'm there is I want to camp and do some fishing and stuff out at some of the different lakes around, and I'm gonna hang around there, maybe do some camping for a little while, and then maybe the next month, or I think the next month after that. I gotta wait and make sure. I gotta wait till July. I'll have to camp out there till about the end of July, and then after that, because I have to get my medications, at a certain time, and then after that, then I can get headed out. And I think I'm going to go to Colorado, to Pueblo. I've been really wanting to go there lately, and it's cooler, up that way. And I'm
but winter time it's fucking frozen up there.
Yeah, my dog Sam's going with me, but the Queen of England, I got a corgi like her corgis, but I'm leaving. He's going to stay here because he's just too fat, and short to jump in. He can't jump in out of the van. He can't even walk up the camper steps, you know. He's too fat. He has no legs. His legs are 4 inches long, and his body's over a foot across on his back. He's huge. And so he's going to stay here with the cat. You know, my dog, I'll leave feed and stuff for them. And if I run out of feed, I'll send my daughter some money and have him run down to Walmart and pick up his favorite kind of food for him and his treats that he eats.
Yeah.
So I take Sam with me, and then I just buy him just a 25-pound of dog food, because it'll take him a while to eat that, and then I can restock if it gets low, and I take him a bag of treats with me, because he's got his own bed in my van. I take my guard dog with me always, but I want to do some fishing, Dave.
Yeah, I like
and
fishing.
I'm gonna camp at night. I'm gonna set up at night. I'll be there all the time, so I'm gonna be doing some nighttime catfishing.
Yeah.
And I'm
Like
gonna try to stream all the time if I can. I've got some battery packs, you know what I'm saying, and even my
Yeah.
jump box that can be made into a big battery pack and plug in. It'll power my phone for a long time on it. So
You could
I
have streamed the
think
whole
I've got
fucking
plenty
thing.
enough portable power that I can keep plugging them up to the inverter and recharging them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep circulating them so I could keep streaming when I want to with no issues.
That's like a good idea. I wish I had that. I want to get a bike so I can cycle out to the beach and maybe stream like the trip out there.
Well, I'm wanting to get one of those e-bikes, foldable, that I can carry on my basket on the back of my camper where I carry my generator and stuff.
Yeah,
And I
that's a
want
good
to
idea.
get, but I can't afford one yet, so don't expect nothing anytime soon. But that's
Well, I'm
what
just
I'm
looking for
wanting
like,
to get, is an
I'm looking
e-bike
for like a
or an
pedal.
e-trike.
One of those bikes is half pedal power, half e-bike. Would be brilliant. I'd love one of those.
Did you see that
Like
one
an
that Rick
Electra-ride?
Sanchez is making?
Say that again? Sorry?
Yeah, you know Rick Sanchez? You know, he's
Yeah.
been building this e-bike, and it's cooler than shit.
No, didn't he get a new channel? He's never fucking. I can't find his channel anymore. I don't have the link.
He just comes on panels. He's still got his same one. I can never find it either.
Okay.
But he just comes on people's panels. He'll come.
Showing off his
He's
bike.
been on mine sometimes. But yeah, he is making a killer cool e-bike. But I'm gonna have to have one that's foldable or something, or I don't know if I can figure out a way to mount a bike rack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running out of ways to mount things here.
Running out of,
I
yeah,
need my holder. I put a basket on the back of it, right? And in that basket, that's where I carry my generator, my 20-pound propane tank, my can of gasoline, and my 5-gallon of water. Okay, that's where those things ride. So I don't have room to ride an e-bike there unless I mounted. I had it welded on rather onto the side of the second door that flips back, and have a bike rack mounted there. You know, where I could pick it up and put it into the bike rack and strap it down with some bungees there, and but it'd probably take 2 people to put it up in a bike rack if I had to go up high like that. And because lifting the weight up above your head's a lot harder than
and then,
the other way.
When you're pulling over the red light, though, someone just walk up the side of your fucking truck and take your fucking e-bike.
No, I would do like I always do. I use chain. I strap everything down with chain, and I use those round padlocks. If there's not enough space for them to get bolt cutters in to clip them.
Good, clever.
Okay. Now, but the thing of it is the thieves are toting those rechargeable freaking sawzalls now, because they're going up under people's cars at parking lots, grocery store parking lots, and they're cutting their catalytic converters off, because catalytic converters are bringing big money right now. Okay, so these people, this kind of a thing with a thin saw blade, you could saw through it quick, but it's it's just and I'm sure there's others that I could get, Oh, I could even rig a lockbox that once I padlock it, I could rig a
Mhm.
lockbox with a closing door on it. It's got yet another lock. I can make it where they got to go through 3 or 4 locks. And believe me, once they start making noise and my dog hears them and wakes me up and I hear them and I step out and start popping, some 9mm caps and some ass, I guarantee you they will think twice about trying to get the e-bike.
I
They
think the
will
heavy
not.
duty chain in the lock would be enough. I don't think you need to
Yeah, it's
pop any
like my
caps on anybody's
camper.
asses.
I chain it down. I got a big log chain, a big heavy one, huge. I chain it down with that. And then I got another lock that goes up in the tongue hole, where you hook it on the hitch. I've got another
Yeah.
thing that goes in there and it puts like a ball up in it and it's hooked around it. And that's another lock. And then my pins that keep my hitch hooked in to my bumper or wherever it goes, those also have, the pins have locks. So everything I got a lock. But locks were only meant to keep honest people honest. And so
Yeah, that's
sometimes
true.
you have to triple lock things. Was like
Someone's determined. Like if someone's determined to get past that lock, they probably can do it if they want to.
they're going to get past that lock. I mean, if they got to take some of that brickwood, what is that explosive? That little stuff that you just it's like silly putty.
Termite.
You run a piece of fuse to it, and
Plastic.
it blows anything up. Believe me, it does.
Yeah, but that shit's near the pot. You're not gonna get your hands on some fucking C4. And not even a little bit. That shit's impossible to get in there.
Well, I don't know.
But you can make termite in your house. Termite will burn right through metal.
Well, you can
melt that lock.
make your own, I think. Believe it or not, on the internet, you can find a recipe for anything you want to make. Okay.
For C4, damn, we're spreading that around.
And I'm thinking, I mean, you're gonna have your all I know is it sizzles before it explodes. I'm not sure what makes that sizzle, but what I'm talking though is just like silly putty.
Yeah, C4, like in the movies, like
that
use.
Type of thing. Yes, but somebody made that C4, so it's makeable. Anybody could probably make it. Find a recipe to make it, but you better be careful. And
I can't just. I can't help you blow yourself up.
Also, felony.
Yeah. I don't think we have that here, actually. I just get locked up for the rest of my life under normal law. We don't have felonies in Ireland.
I used to have a fireworks stand that I bought the fuse from, right?
Yeah.
And I went out there a couple years ago, and they said, "Well, we said we can't sell that anymore." I said, "Well, I've been buying it from you for the last I don't know how many years." And she goes, "I know." She says, "But we found out that we're supposed to pay some kind of a tax to be able to sell it, and then I have to pay an additional tax just to buy it. It's not cheap."
It raised the rates like 200%.
All I was going to do with it was, those M50s or M80s. I was going to take some duct tape, and wrap about 5 or 6 of them around, and then twist all the fuses together, and then twist on a piece of that fuse so I could light it from a distance. I mean, that's all I was going to do with it, was pop off a big loud ba-boom. But
yeah,
I mean, on 4th of July and stuff, New Year's, that kind of thing. To have
there should
fun.
be some, like, if you're a responsible person, you should be able to do what you want.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, if they start selling fireworks, go buy you some smoke bombs and keep them with you. No, I'm serious. They could save your life, because if you could, like, if somebody was to start robbing you or something, or attempt to rob you, you could light a smoke bomb. Have you ever tried to breathe in that smoke bomb smoke? It's nothing nice.
I don't think I'd never seen one. Like, they never had them over here. We had smaller explosives like bangers and, like little fireworks that you light and shoot up here.
You get like sparklers and snakes and the little fireworks.
Them snakes were fun.
You have to have, your class of fireworks is a lot lesser than ours.
Yeah. Well, they don't let us buy fireworks here because of what the IRA would just buy up all the explosives, turn it into a way bigger bomb.
Shoot them off in most city limits areas, unless it's at a fireworks show where they have a permit and firemen, in case something happens.
Pyrotechnics.
But I've always been in the county, where I could just pop as many fireworks as I want. But I tripped out when that girl said she couldn't sell me fuse no more.
I would too. I hate when you try to it's something you buy constantly. You use
every year the
and then you
same
can't replenish your supply.
same place, and I went to the same tent every year and bought my fireworks. I was a devoted customer until I could no longer get my fuse.
You can make fuses yourself, though. I don't think that's that hard. Like making C4 would probably be pretty hard, but making a fuse probably not very hard. Like it's just rope with some shit on it that makes it burn like at a certain rate.
Yeah, but I'm thinking fertilizer and diesel fuel makes a nice 4th of July show. Let's put it that way.
Makes some nice.
I had to put it at a good way before somebody didn't report me. Right. It makes a really nice 4th of July or New Year's show. It does. Yeah.
Cheers, Josephine.
There's a certain way you got to mix it. That shit's dangerous, so it'll blow up on you. It will.
I'm not from Cork. But I've been there many times. It's nice. It's a nice city.
I'll be right back.
Town.
I gotta go and do my flowers.
Okay. Yeah. And Anton, I think he must have ate some gunpowder. See, I've always heard all my life growing up, if you feed gunpowder to a dog, it'll make them go cray cray. I think Anton ate gunpowder.
I didn't know that. What, it really makes you go nuts?
Yeah, I don't know. But it was an old saying, like an old wives' tale. I don't know if it's true or not. But
they're usually based on something, though.
Say back in the day that if you fed a dog gunpowder, it would make him it would make a dog crazy, him or her. But like I said, I don't know. I've never even looked it up. But it's just an old wives' tale saying from way back in the 50s and 60s, And yep.
That sounds weird. I wonder if anyone's ever tested that out. Like, what do? You just go up to the dog and feed it fucking gunpowder. That's kind of fucked. But I want to know if it's true. Like, is there true? Is there truth to it?
I really don't know, but it'd be something to research and you could do a show on it one day or something. People would probably be interested in it too.
Yeah, maybe I could capture a dog and feed it bullets till it goes nuts.
Yeah, or maybe there's videos out there proving it one way or the other, whichever it may be.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to look that up. Like, that is interesting to me. I like old wives' tales and stuff. I like trying to figure out if they're true or not. I'm not actually going to feed a fucking dog gunpowder, but I'm going to research it online and see if there's something in gunpowder that drives dogs nuts. So who is the Anton guy in your chat going crazy? Why is he doing that?
Cat knows him. I don't. But yeah, take him. Time him. Listen, time him out, and then remove them from the channel. Do that one next. Just don't even mess with nothing else. I'm sure there's been enough reports made. Like I said, just time them out, and then hide them from the channel. Two things.
Word on the street is Anton likes gunpowder.
Out, it'll take their. I even turned on that thing that some comments have to be approved, right, to get some of his crap, and they're still letting that stuff through like that.
Because he's not, like, the thing you turned on is for curse words. You got to turn on anti-spam, and if anyone posts the same message more than once in a row, it won't allow it. It'll probably delete their messages.
Oh, huh.
I think so, yeah. I've never had to deal with someone doing a script like this, but like, I get the feeling that if you had access to your laptop, you wouldn't be doing it very long.
I know he's going to up my watch hours and views and all that stuff with their nonsense.
You don't need help with watch hours, do you? How many watch hours do you have? You probably have a shitload of watch hours.
Oh, I keep plenty because I watch YouTube 24/7, even when I'm sleeping. My YouTube's on playing something somewhere. while I'm asleep every
No, I
night.
mean on your channel, you have watched. You don't have to get like 4,000 a year. I think.
Yeah,
Get
I get
4,000
way more
watch hours a
now.
year.
I get that many in less
Yeah,
than a month. I
yeah.
don't know. I get tons.
That's what I was meaning. You probably have like all the watch hours you need ever.
Hey, well, see, that's why Mad Max got angry, because if you'll go look on that one deal where you can see what everybody's doing,
Yeah.
Mad Mac got mad because I passed him up in views and subs, and I mean, I'm just passing him up. I'm almost ahead of him in subs. I'm fixing to
Nice.
be 2K.
You know, subs don't really
I'm
fucking
barely
matter.
over
Like,
100 away from 2K.
I don't give a shit about how many subs I have. You know what I check? I'd be checking my views. I want to know how many views I have, how many
Yeah,
views I
me
get. That's a
too.
sign of success. I couldn't give two fucks about how many subs I have. I could have one subscriber. I'd be totally happy as long as I get 200 views a video. Like, that's the way I feel about it.
Yep.
And like Anton here is probably giving you a hell of a lot of views right now because he's
Oh, I
reloading that
know.
page.
That's
It's
what I'm
fucking
saying.
crazy.
Because am
Yeah.
I not getting a view for each one of those comments?
Most likely, yeah. Every time a new account appears, you're getting that's another view. So you're probably raking it
I'm
in right
trying
now.
to
Like,
see. 1, 2. He can only do 5. See his bot that he's got set up. Antoine, you're slow. His bot can only it can only run 5. It can only do 5 things at a time. Because that's what he's doing. 5 at a time. 1, 2, 3,
you
6.
used to
Wait a
live in
minute. 1,
County
2, 3,
Offaly.
4, 5, 6. He can do 6 at a time. Sorry, I knew it was an even number. I thought 5 was odd. But hey, Antoine, when you want to grow up a little bit, I'll show you how to put 12 bots in there, so you'll get the 12 times 6. Hang with our Big Mama here. She'll show you the way. Oh, this is stuff we used to do back in the late 80s, Dave. I went into online gaming, right?
Yeah. In
And
the 80s.
in there we had different games and different rooms and adult rooms and member only rooms and shit like that. And I was mixed in with one of the communities I was mixed in with. There was a scrolling community, so I know all about what Antoine is doing. And it's like, okay, it's like you got these little dots, 6 of
Yeah.
them, and they're inside of a box. Okay.
Okay.
Now every time he sends that box off, then whatever's inside of it will come out, right? So he's got 6 bots inside each of those, inside his box. And I'm going to say, from looking at it, he might be running two boxes. Okay. But you can alter those if you know anything about programming. And I do, by the way, Antoine, I'm waving, holding my hand in the air. Antoine, listen, see, stop, because he's listening to me. He knows I'm right.
Awfully, hey. Yeah.
Yeah, but Antoine, I can teach you how to put even 12 of those freaking bots inside that box. And then you can really go. Or you can do this, or you can use this other scripting program where you just type it all in and hook it on a loop. I can show you how to do that too, Antoine. Hey, and you can roll it 24 hours a day till you stop it. I can teach you stuff, boy. See, you're messing with the wrong person. You should be learning from me.
Well, what Anton is doing, Anton's running a program on his computer with a script.
I
The
know,
script is that.
I know, it's a scripting program. They make a bunch of them. What I'm saying is he's running a petty one.
Those accounts up himself. Like if you keep muting and blocking him, he's going to run out.
No, but he could do that all day long. So I'm trying to tell y'all. Best thing to do is just time them out, and most of them will disappear out of the chat. But it's okay. But see, he's listening to me because he stopped for a second. Yeah, Antoine, the scripting program you're using is Behind the Times. And if you would go and learn your little programming and listen, stop now, listen to me. And once you learn how to connect those boxes of bots together, you can run that shit for days on end until you decide to stop it. Now, if you'll behave, I will teach you, okay? I will teach you.
I
Like I
wouldn't teach
said,
him anything.
I was. Hey, I was the only one in there that could scroll emojis. Now I scrolled emojis, but see, you got to go back and learn some more code because each emoji that we type in this chat has a code. It's like
Yeah.
-3 is the heart. Okay. I mean, and you can memorize some. Some's easy to memorize. I used to have a lot of them memorized. I don't anymore. But there's charts for them. You can go look them up, and you could put your emojis in there and make it all pretty, and as many, however many you want. I'm gonna tell you though, it runs faster if you'll put less words in your lines. See, you're stretching out too much in there. Even Carlos Martinez is smarter than that. He uses very short lines. If you watch Carlos, he's smart because the shorter lines will go faster because you can put more in there at a time. See,
That's
this
probably
kid,
true, yeah.
no, it's true. Like I said, I was
That's
in the
that's probably
scrolling
true.
community, and and I
That's text.
learned all that
That's
shit.
text.
In fact, I invented half of that shit, and he's just going to change his ways. He's old school. He's behind the times. That tells me this is Antoine is not a kid. He's an older man. Huh? Am I correct, Antoine? Pause yourself for 3 minutes if I'm correct. I bet you I am. You may not do it, but I bet you I am. It's an
Open your
older
window
man.
and jump out the top window of your house if she's correct. Cut your fingers off.
Yep.
Cut your fingers off if she's correct. He's just some fucking asshole. Clearly, if he's going to do that to your chat, like, why didn't he just come up on panel and shout at you?
Somebody cat knows.
If he came up, would you let him up on panel? If you want to come up on panel and call you a bitch or something, would you let him up?
Oh hell, he could come call
I know you would.
his mother if he wants.
So he clearly is some kind of fucking asshole. If he's too afraid to come up and talk to fucking Stella, call her a bitch to her face like he has to do this shit in the chat.
You want to come up and visit me, Antoine? Hang on.
She'll let you up. I know she will. She'll sit here and argue with you for hours.
I'm gonna drop the link. Somebody keeps typing in the private chat. Cat. Okay, thank you, Cat. Sorry. Hang on a minute. I gotta drop the link again. I forgot what I was doing. No, I was reading Cat's comment in private chat. Okay, I got you, Cat.
It's starting to get nice weather out here. We're still kind of cold, but it's not raining as much, which is fucking fantastic for Ireland because now I can go outside without a fucking jacket on. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it rains a lot in California. I didn't really realize how much it rains there.
I thought that place is always like you're always needing for water and stuff. Like they're always running out of water.
Yeah, like they're in a drought. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
But Goofy Sam, you know who I'm talking about. He's out in California, and it's raining every day when he's driving.
It just rains wherever he is because the type of person he is. It probably just rains on him all day.
I think it's God just trying to get him a bath, trying to get him a shower so he can wash his hair and stuff.
Too bad it doesn't rain head and shoulders on him as well. Just rain some head and shoulders with some fucking rain on.
Right. And I think also God's making it rain on him besides just to get a shower, but to get rid of that smell and that poop and pee.
Oh, you know what? Actually, Stella, you know what happened the other day?
Out there at them parks.
You know Hamilton Homegrown?
Huh?
You know Hamilton Homegrown, Stella?
Oh, yeah, I love Hamilton.
Okay, I was over in Hamilton's. I was over in Hamilton's a couple of days ago, and you know who jumped up on panel? Jose. And I had a friend there. Yeah, I know. And I had a friend. He's looking for what he can get. Like, he's looking for donations or something off someone.
He's looking for donations and clout.
He's looking for something.
Clout chasing is number one.
Yep. He jumped up on panel, right? And there's this guy over there called John McCades and Moore. He's a good dude. He's a friend of mine. He's a bit of land, like outside his house, like what you do. You know, like lives in Florida, I think it is. And he's like a fucking, it's a jungle outside his house almost. Jose was like, "Oh, I don't have any money, and where am I going to stay?" You know, that bullshit. And John's Arcade Moore turned around and said, "I got a lot of land. You can stay on my land if you want." Right? Mm-hmm. And I jumped in immediately. Then I jumped up in panel because I was outside walking my dog at the time and I had my phone and I jumped up in panel. And I was like, I don't know if you want Jose staying on your land, because I told him what happened between you and Jose. And Jose denied it. He said that didn't happen. He's a liar. He called me a liar and said everything I repeated didn't happen. You know, the accusations you made against him.
So much shit. He makes it up till he believes it. That's the problem.
He called me a liar in front of like 5 or 6 people. Like, I didn't say whether it was true or not. I just said what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to get involved in it. I was just trying to warn John, like, if Jose stays in your property, you're probably gonna have problems with him.
Well, he did when he left Tracy's, he did the same thing to Tracy. Tracy Moore. You know, he went to visit her in Cecil, same thing. And you know, I mean, it's sad.
I just remembered, so I thought I'd tell you. Like, I feel like John's Arcade Moore dodged a fucking
I go over to Hamilton's every once in a while and hang out if I've got time, you know, and like if Evan or Nikki are live, you know, I go to theirs, you know, because they're royalty. They're royalty with me. And so I try to, you know, make those channels first. And then I gotta go through and determine which other channels I want to go to. It's like yours. I'll stop in and leave you likes and stuff, even if I don't have time to comment or stay for your stream.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I always go through. I go through all my lists. I at least have time to go in.
I know it shit for everybody. You know? I know that stuff I don't do isn't for everybody. Like, especially this community. You guys like outdoorsy stuff. Like, I understand. That's why I do some outdoorsy stuff every now and again. Like, I've been doing outdoorsy stuff, believe it or not. Because I understand who subscribed to me. Yeah, no, I try. I brought my dog for a walk up through a big long woods. Took a couple of hours up to a holy well. What we call a holy well. It's like a sanctified well, where it was sanctified like 200 years ago. I got a bottle of water out of it because it's a religious thing. But it's a really nice area.
I got to water my plants today.
Yeah.
Bud sent me some seeds. And out of what he sent, I've got 8 that survived.
Yeah.
And
cannabis
one of them just went fucking huge. It went boom, you know.
Are we talking cannabis seeds here?
Yeah. Bud's kind of seeds. You know, and I got the green bicycles from Green Bicycles. And that's what I put in my soil.
You wear a gardener?
Yep.
Okay. I was just about to tell you, don't like about overwatering your stuff, but you probably know already.
No, I've been going. Well, I got to water today. I planted in those soft side pots with the handles. They're just like a little tote bag or something that you grow in. And that's what a lot of people do. Gallon ones, and they're really easy to move around stuff. But
or a fabric pot.
I water them, and I have to do it every 2 days. I wait till the water goes completely away in there. It'll go halfway down the first day, halfway down the second day. You know, a lot of it, I lose a lot of the water due to evaporation because I'm outside.
You have someone in chat telling you to read chat. Said, look what Cliff put up.
Where is Cliff?
I know it's like a lot of.
I gotta go back. Oops. Hang on.
Sorry for not saying hello to everybody, but as you can see, Stella's having a lot of problems in chats. It's really hard to read chat. But I can see Not Lisa. What's up, Not Lisa?
Yeah, but if we get the conversation off of this guy, he'll leave.
Are you able to get the keyword blocking on your phone?
Yep. Cliff knows.
All right, look in private chat. I'll put one part to try to block. Then you can block that John Cornette shit.
Yeah, but you can't click on anything in private chat.
You can copy it though.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
My phone doesn't. I'm on the phone and it doesn't allow that. I think some of the iPhones do, but I'm on Android. I'm on the bunky cheap phone.
You can catch some of that, like what the bots are putting out there, and pick like little pieces of it. If you can block it, that'll stop. Like keyword.
What Shockwave is saying, Stella, is if you have to go into your sentence once again, and you know how you can block racist words. Well, if you block some of what he's saying, none of it will appear. Like,
I got you. No, I understand. I can do that. I can do that when I get off here. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was like, I'll go get the laptop and get it up. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I understand. Okay, I got you.
These are what I call growing pains. Like every time you have someone come into your chat and do some new
Yeah, I
shit to you,
can
you
see
never had.
Yeah, I
gotta
can see
figure out
where
how
this
to deal with it.
separates anyway.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
thing is, I can't be bothered with most of this because it takes so much time. But I could sit here and write something to combat him. But I mean, what's the point?
Yeah, what is the point? That's kind of what he wants. He wants us to sit here and talk about him. Like, oh my
That's
God, look at
right.
these
And if
terrible
we
comments.
ignore him, if you just ignore him,
Yeah.
he'll go away.
I mean,
the guy's
I
harmless.
see him as a script kid because, like, if I was doing this, it was me, I would make my code one single line. That way it was fast. I mean, this is slow
Yeah,
as
that's
shit.
what I was telling him earlier. One single line, one shorter line, and that will run so much faster and smoother. He won't listen, though. Oh, hey, hang on. I got a mod, not Lisa. Hang on.
Why is he saying Jim Cornette is God at the end of it? Like, that's such a, like, is he not? He's saying
He's
some,
trying
like,
to
weird, like,
aggravate Cat.
oh. Wow, Cat doesn't like Jim Cornette. Didn't like wrestling. He's a wrestler guy. He's a manager, is what he is. Jim
Oh,
Cornette.
I don't know. I didn't know who he was. Yeah, he's
He's a,
typing something to aggravate
you might have
Cat.
seen him. He's like, remember old WWF shows? He's the guy that walks around with a tennis racket swinging it at people. Like an arsehole. Always wearing a suit. You might have seen him, not realized who he was. He's a manager
Maybe.
anyway.
I probably have, because, I get around.
He's a very recognizable person, Jim Cornette.
Oh, cool. Hey, I like bricklayers. Bricklayers lay them better. Always like bricklayers, concrete guys, stuff like that. Roofers. Yeah, roofers. I got a weakness for roofers.
Good one,
Roofers
riders.
got a certain little walk where they're used to carrying that belt, around their thing, around their waist to roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, roofers have the different little kind of walk. I could spot a roofer a mile away watching the cute little ass walk. I'm bad, ain't I?
I used to work on roofs, but I fucking hated it. I think Hamilton used to work on roofs as well. He fucking hated it.
when
Or
I was
he
young
liked it.
as well. I hated it too.
Yeah, I fucking hated it. It was the worst job of my entire life. I'd never do it again, no matter how much it paid me.
Money. It pays
Yeah.
the least money too.
That's dangerous as fuck. I know how many times I nearly fell off a roof. At least 5. Like a 2 or 3 story roof would have got really hurt.
What made me quit doing it? I mean, I didn't do it very long when I was in my teens, 19 or something. But it was like on a 90-degree roof and walking. You know how they put their 2x4s up there or whatever, so you don't slide off. That was the last day I worked.
Well, you got to nail up some walk boards. It's too steep. That's what they're supposed to do. Toe boards.
Well, it depends on the type of roof you're working on.
They call them toe boards. It's just a 2x4 tacked to the roof, but you could just get your toes on, so you can get a grip and not slide off the fucking roof. Yeah, it's a toe board.
We don't have those. We don't have the same kind of roofs you have. Usually we have roofs with like heavier tiles on them. Like bigger, heavier, thicker.
Yeah, those tiles are nice.
Yeah, they're not flat though, they're grooved. So they kind of interlock with each other. When you put them on the roof, they interlock.
Yeah, they interlock, yeah.
But you can step on it the wrong way and break it very easily. And then you have to replace the whole line of tiles. You have to take up all those tiles and put a new tile in and then put all the tiles back. It's fucking annoying. But they're easily broke, and you won't slide straight off the roof like you kind of will in American roof. Your tiles are flat.
Link again. Hang on.
But what will happen over here is you'll trip over tile.
There you go, honey. There's the link. You'll come back up and hang out. You know what it reminds me of? Just watching him scroll that stuff is when you look at that deal and it hypnotizes you. That circle that goes around and around and around and around and around into nothing.
Yeah.
It never ends. Yeah, it hypnotizes you. That's the way he's trying to do. He's trying to hypnotize us.
Or did you ever have an old DVD player? Remember when you leave the DVD player on but the movie wasn't playing, it would go to standby mode and have this little ball bounce around the screen. Boom, 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 off the edges of the screen. That shit used to be crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting my daughter gave me a TV and stuff, so I'm gonna get it mounted in my van too. While I'm hanging out in my spare time in Arkansas, I'm gonna get that done. Then I could watch DVD movies and stuff, and
Yeah.
I think I can get my Netflix on it because I'll be able to bump it off my hotspot on my phone. Because I'm going to use
You're doing
the
all your internet through a hotspot.
capable HDMI cables, and
I used to do that. I used to do all my internet through a hotspot. This shit
oh
works.
yeah. Well, I pay for a lot of hotspot. Most months I don't even use it all. Right, I hardly use it at all. But I'm going to be using it more. Um, and it's actually unlimited. All it means is they're giving you so much high speed before it'll start throttling.
Yeah. Over here, I don't
But
have to pay
I
extra
don't
for it.
have any problem out of Netflix, even YouTube, causing my phone to get hot. It's always
Man,
and
I used to.
only when I'm either on someone's panel or I'm running a stream with a panel, and
Yeah.
then after a while it gets hot. Every once in a while it'll just shut it completely down, and I'll have to go shut the phone off or restart it so I can get it to come back up.
I was
But
gonna say
I can fix it.
these panels will run your phone hotter than like doing some gaming through
Well,
your
I
hotspot. Like you know,
contacted StreamYard and I told them about this issue, and they said that's not our issue. That's your phone manufacturer's issue. Hmm?
no,
But
that
it
is
happens
definitely
to
StreamYard's
everybody.
issue.
Yeah, but it's the
'Cause
same with everybody, whether you got an iPhone or whatever. It doesn't matter. Or
Because
Droid.
the code of their
You know.
site, they could make the code run better, and if all the
hmm
shit runs better, it wouldn't drain your battery as fast. But they don't give a shit about that. They're just like, oh no, it's your phone's problem. No, you guys could fix it. You could stop putting so much fucking crap on the screen all the time, like. So the internet wouldn't need to drain as fast, sending that information back and forth, but they don't give a shit. It's kind of like in your phone, how you have like a low battery mode. Your phone's running low on power. You can like set it to use even lower power. You can turn it on like low battery mode or power saving mode. That's what that is. It turns off all the extra things you don't need. You should have something like that on StreamYard. So when you're on a phone, you can turn off all the extra things in StreamYard you don't need to be using. Therefore, draining less your battery. But they don't give a shit.
No.
I'm gonna do a bong hit and get out of here. I got some stuff to do. Hope you have a good day, Stella.
You
Don't have to deal with this guy too
you
much
too, and
longer.
thanks for coming up, and um, I'll try to make it over to some of your panels sometime. When you're doing a panel, come up and talk to you.
Yeah, you can. You're always welcome. You're always welcome over, Mike.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. See you later, right? I'll see you later. I'll catch you next time.
Okay, honey. Bye bye.
See you later, Kat. Nice meeting you. And Shockwave, was it? Was it Shockwave? Shockwave, nice meeting you, bro. Okay, man. See you later.
Hey, Cat. Cat. Hmm. Hmm. Well, this has been exciting. Boy, that wind is blowing today. I kid you not. It's just blowing my door back and forth. But we got plenty of breeze coming in. Oh, yeah, my sunflowers, the ones we dug up yesterday. Because I'm gonna move them too. I got them in a bucket now, but I gotta repot them into the ground. But they went into shock yesterday from digging them up, and so I had to fix them. Hmm. He's running two bots. He's running a 6 and a 4. Anybody that can stop him out there. Well, you know how YouTube is. This person will want to brag about their work. So they'll go be bragging on somebody's panel or channel. Yeah, that wind is something else. Huh? It's cloudy today. Sun's not out hot and bright. It's cloudy a little bit, which is great. These are the perfect days. But you know the sun rays will harm you more on days like this than it will if it's actually beating down hot on you and and you could see it. It's harder on you when you cannot see it. Mm. Yeah, I may go out there in a little bit when we get done here. Yeah, here too, Jane. Yeah, it's just going to be probably 90, but it doesn't appear to be because it's windy and a little bit cloudy, and the sun will peek through, just every little bit or so. That's what it's doing now. Now it's peeking through, but I know. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I had to find you and get your wrench on you as quick as I could. That's okay. Yep, just keep reporting. They know that YouTube isn't in today. It's a holiday. Everybody's off work today. But yeah, that's Anton, Lisa, by the way. Are you well, yeah. Yeah, no, you'll get time and a half because it's a holiday if you're working, Jane. Hmm. My daughter's down there finishing mowing the rest of the acreage around my little spot. But I got to get my stockpiled food moved, and I don't know, just I got all kinds of stuff to get moved. Oh, quit slamming door. That wind is doing that. Nope, you got it screwed up now, Anton. You didn't do what I told you. Now it's coming through jerky and not even, you know? You want it coming in smooth flowing. Oh, I know you have, JoJo. I know you have, sweetie. I appreciate you too. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and see his little ass. Cat, keep typing it. Type his link to his channel in, Cat, so I can click over there real quick. Cat. Yeah, so I can click it. If that it was done gone too far out of the screen, I couldn't get to it. Thank you. Okay, Cat, I got him. Yeah, I got him. I'm gonna turn him over to Carlos. Let's see if Carlos wants to go play with him. And I told you it was a grown man. It was an older man. I knew it. I know I saw the date, JoJo. I watched him go on the date. He tried to get her into a deal in the bowling too. Into a league. And oh yeah. Hey, can you go over there and drop that link to Carlos real quick and put Troll It Hard
Just type Trolley Hard and put that link over Carlos's. Okay, Lisa, thanks. Thanks, honey, for your help. No, he's an old man, Jane. Listen to him talk. He's an old buck. Yeah, I got a few people I'll drop his name to. They'll ride that dude into the ground. Uh-oh, he's running out of names. He had to go get the Toothy account. He had to get Toothy. He's running out. He's just an old dude, Jane. He's just an ugly old fart that ain't shit without his Viagra. You know, he's pitiful. His channel sucks. Yeah, remember the bowling? JoJo? Well, people didn't want to bowl with her because they were afraid she wouldn't be a good bowling partner. I don't know how she bowls. She could be a good bowler or not. I don't know. But they're just using her as a pawn to fight back and forth with Noodles. You know how they are. I'm going to let Botter know about you, Anton. I'm going to tell Botter that you've been a very bad Anon. Okay? Botter will not be pleased, I can tell you. Yeah, I know. Botter. I love Botter. Botter's always joking around. Catcher's still up here on the panel. You can come up and talk. Yep, Botter would destroy you. You know why? Because he's an old dude. And Botter's not. Botter's a younger person. Botter, this guy doesn't even begin to know Botter's skills. Botter's skills have skills, okay? I'm serious. Botter's fantastic. Botter's like my God. Oh, Botter. Hmm. I feel like just taking the holiday day off and then get up tomorrow and bust ass. Oh, 'cause I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do. Hey, Jane, you know what I could do? You know what I could do to this guy here? I could go find him and talk him into marrying me and to torture him forever in real life. Yep, Botter's the great. Yep, I knew Botter before I knew Noodles. He's the one that Botter brought Noodles and introduced him to me. My friends are always introducing me to other friends, you know. And it's good to know, you know. I know you don't, Cat. Cat, did you know that your icon is still on my panel? Or you're still up here though. The crafty cat one. Oh, I guarantee you that. Now I've seen Botter completely take over, go up on people's panels and shut their whatever they're doing down and play his own fucking videos. Botter's pretty good. What I'm wondering though, hey, I could shut the stream down, and then bring it back up. It'll take him a while to get all his shit set up in the new door, because he'll have to make himself a back door. Well, he's old. What could you expect? He's probably in a chair. You know, he probably can't even walk. Is what I'm saying. This is what makes these people do this kind of stuff. You know, they got inner anger, and they're just trying to get it out. I feel sorry for the dude. But you can tell he has a lot of inner anger. And I bet he has a whole medicine cabinet full of Viagra to go along with this anger problem. I feel sorry for people like that. I'm sure he probably takes Thorazine, but he failed to take it today because that's usually what happens. And you know he's lonely. He ain't had no he ain't had no uh no partners sexual relations in forever because of the way he is. I feel sorry for him. I could give him some, Jane. Take one for the team. What do you think about that? Yep, definitely. Oh yeah, I would definitely take one for the team. Seriously, Anton, you want some hoo-ha, honey? I give you some. I'll take one for the team. My girls will be glad I did, believe me. Do you keep the passwords to all these names written down in your handy dandy notebook, Anton? I bet he's got every one of these weird names written down, and I bet he's got the password and the email to them written down in his handy dandy notebook, his Blues Clues notebook. And you could tell he uses a speak and spell, poor fella. Good idea, Willie. I'll come back later, you guys. But Anton needs to go take his Thorazine and rest anyway.